We're going right here. That's a little loud, see. Sorry, guys. That was on the loud side of things. Okay. All right, everybody. Here we are. Clive Barker's Undying, running on the Retro PC. My first ever full playthrough. Let's just kick things off. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Everything is all set up on that end. And we're good. Here we go. New game. Medium. And we're off.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition in its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believe there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make me skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting ranks. The Trasanti were the biggest pains. New commanding officer, Jeremiah Covenant, led our unit on the hunt for their camp. We were ambushed. They came streaming out of the woods, waving swords and howling like banshees. I saw their leader holding a strange stone over his head, yelling weird words in a strange tongue. And just when he was gonna pull the trigger, he glared right at me.
There's Magnus.
A green flash came from his hand, and it bowled me over as my gun went off. I woke up in a hospital bed with severe burns. They told me Jeremiah and the unit had gone on without me, but he'd given me the shaman stone to keep. I hadn't given any of this much thought until I came back here to find this letter that Jeremiah wrote me almost 6 months ago, asking me to come back to Ireland and help him out. This is not something I'm dying to do, for it may mean the death of me. He saved my life though, so I owe it to him. Just hope it's not too late.
Cool. And just like that, we should be right into the mix here. Now again, the audio levels are something we may have to adjust on the fly a little bit. I have not done any testing with regards to audio or anything like that. But this is Undying. Very excited. Very excited. So, we have a journal here. So when I told you that this is a story-driven type experience, it has a story journal that we just heard this. Actually, no, this is different. Each time my past fades from memory, fate has a terrible habit of reawakening me. Most often, the unpleasant name of Otto Kiesinger is the vehicle of remembrance, but not today. My old friend and commanding officer in the Great War, Jeremiah Covenant, has sent word. It has been years since I have heard from him. His letter came whilst I was away, sitting unopened for nearly 6 months. My joy at reading his name was quickly replaced by sorrow, then by fear. Jeremiah has fallen ill and requires my assistance at his estate in Ireland. I've not set foot on Irish soil since poor Gwendolyn's death, and I did not think anything could make me return. Could I have been responsible for her death? Being legally exiled from my homeland was painful, but nothing in comparison to my memories. How did she end up on the floor? How could so much blood come without a sound? How was that knife in my hand, and why was Kiesinger suddenly nowhere to be found? But Jeremiah saved my life, and I cannot deny any request he would make. The necessity of my presence is somewhat vague, as his letter at times was incoherent. He speaks of his sickness as a family illness no medicine can cure. Regardless, I will go to my friend. I have booked passage on a steamliner leaving tomorrow, arriving in 4 days' time. I hope I am not recognized by authorities. I hope I am not too late. P. The Covenant Estate. Meet with your old friend, Jeremiah Covenant. We have this stone, the Gelzabar Stone. I have carried this artifact ever since the day Jeremiah gave it to me following the battle with the Tresanti. It seems to throw out a shockwave of considerable force, and ever since I acquired the stone I have noticed strange sightings and visual anomalies. However, the power of the stone has its dark side. On occasion, a beast from beyond this world has attacked me. My only explanation for its appearance is that I was using the stone's power for too long. Okay, little Lord of the Rings ring wraith thing. I have not seen the beast for a while, of course. I have not needed the stone. My trusty revolver. A 6-shot weapon of forged metal grace. Durable yet lightweight, my military piece has seen many a country and spilled much blood over the years. And last but not least, Scry. A spell that allows me to see and hear past events from the geographic location in which I happen to be standing. It also casts an ethereal light on enemies in darker areas, giving me the ability to see my foes, as well as find my way. I must be careful in its use, as it has no offensive power, and it seems to drain my energies for short durations. Learned men have stated that they believe that man has yet to unlock the full potential of the mind. While traveling to the Orient after the war, I met up with a local seer, who told me that I was one of the chosen few, one of only a handful of individuals that he had ever met that had this ability. He called it scrying, to be able to read portions of the past. Most of the people who possessed this power, he said, over the course of their lives eventually fell into disability, mind tired from the barrage of images and sounds that could be heard from both the past and the present, the real and unreal. I know I have the ability to scry because of the subtle words I hear within me at times, begging me to look deeper in the past, deeper at what actually isn't even in front of me. But I am truly wondering if this is the gift I dreamed of, or a sick curse placed on me by an outside force. That's everything we got. That's the journal of Patrick Galloway. Now check this out. On right click... Whoa, something just attacked me? Oh, the rat? The rat just attacked me? I literally got bit by this rat as I was standing there. It's like Percy. Percy has like... When he wants food, he'll just like bite your foot once. Really, really chill. Just a chill little nibble and then takes off. Okay, here we go. Check this out. This scry ability that we have. What's up, Obsidian Arcade? Check this out. If I right click right now, look who we see in the past. Just here. This is one of the things that I saw when I booted this game up for checking it out, just to make sure it all ran well. Look at how sick that is. And there's one other guy. There's a dude right back here.
You're Jeremiah's old war buddy, right?
Indeed.
And that's it. He just goes back to his work. Alright, let's dive in. Yeah, you can hear him choking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wild vibe. We just got started, Obsidian Arcade. This is like right at the beginning. It's awesome already? Alright, sick.
I'm Patrick Galloway, a friend of Jeremiah's. Sorry it took me so long to get here. His letter said it was most urgent.
Jeremiah was beginning to think that the letter never arrived in your hands. He's been quite anxious to see you.
2001.
We've all been quite worried. Jeremiah's now bedridden. Follow me and I'll show you to his living quarters. I apologize for the look of the house, but there's only a skeleton crew of servants now. Jeremiah let go of everyone else, and the house is much too large for us to clean.
Sick. Yeah, this came out Valentine's Day 2001.
To most parts of the house, we can only maintain the living quarters. This family's had so much tragedy. I hope you can help him.
I hope so too. I think we'll be able to. I hope. Alrighty. We got to get used to the longer load times. Obsidian Arcade. I don't know if you heard earlier on. I had a legacy retro PC built with the help of Stadium Arts. Stadium Arts built it, shipped it across the continent from Canada to where I'm at in North Carolina, across the continent, across, international shipping, and it's here now. So we're playing this on a period authentic early 2000s computer. Yeah, so the load times, the sound card issues that I had earlier, the graphics card is of the era. Seriously, big ups to Stadium Arts. I couldn't have said it better myself. We got our first scare of the game, everybody. Did you see that? Whoa, another one? Now, Ninx, tell me this isn't BioShock, man. Tell me that's not BioShock vibes. Having your gun plus magic spells in the other hand. It's like the only thing I can think of. Abso-fucking-lutely, isn't it? This is like Mansion Shock. Occult Shock.
Patrick, you made it.
At your service, Jeremiah. Sorry for the delay, but I've been abroad. What happened to you?
It seems I've come under the watchful eye of the Reaper, my friend. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Apparently too long.
Patrick, I came back from the war only to find my entire estate in disarray. My brother Aaron disappeared first, and then my sister Bethany. My declining health is a result of an old war wound, and unfortunately, the symptoms are irreversible. I didn't summon you here to watch me die. I need your help.
Anything I can do. Just name it.
Strange events began happening around the manor. After thinning out my staff, they ransacked my estate, taking whatever they could carry. The rest of the help was quick to follow, as they feared rumors of my family's curse. I can't help but think it's more than a coincidence that strange happenings have increased since I've been back from the war. I want to get to the bottom of this, but I'm just too weak to investigate it myself. I'm relying on you to step in for me.
Of course, Jeremiah. The only reason I was coming back here is to assist you however I can.
My thanks to you, Patrick.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like it came from downstairs.
Yo.
I'll check it out. Lock the door behind me.
They should give it to Trigger and tell him to make a 10-episode anime. Oh, about BioShock? I always thought the prelude to the events BioShock would make for a great movie or Netflix series. It's the only way you could do it, right? It's the only way you could do it. It would need to be like a slice of life in Rapture, kind of showing like almost like a Handmaid's Tale-y sort of, like, look at this really fucked up dystopian nightmare landscape. That's what it would need to be. If you just made it like an action thing, right? The episode 1 Big Daddy reveal, right. And with regards to the audio, Stadium Arts, I just have to find a volume and lock it in. I can't keep going higher and lower. I'm looking at my audio volumes here, and the game volume is hovering like where it usually is for Final Fantasy and other games. So like from here on out, I'm keeping it right here at 55 on my end, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. That's what we got the subtitles for. Check this dude out. What's up, buddy? Sick. But yeah, I totally agree. Well, I see they want me to go there, but let's look around. So see, this is your night vision. This is in lieu of a flashlight or anything.
Won't budge.
You turn that on and you get like mild night vision around your
budge.
location. I'm excited to see what type of powers they'll give you throughout. Me too. Me too. This is about as far as I tested. I'll tell you when I stopped. I'll tell you as much as I tested before turning it off. Just because I didn't want to see anything too... I didn't want to see too much of anything for you guys and not spoil the first reactions.
Can you describe what you can only see? As the bonds
Whoa,
of
his head
flesh
just
are
spun
broken,
around.
The world becomes apparent.
Grab these guns. Bullets rather. And then let's see what we got. I think, yeah. So this is where I got. This door opens. We got this room with a health pack here. And then I saw this. This is cool. Mirror tech. How cool is that, right? Mirror tech in 2001. You know, Deus Ex had it too. They were both built on Unreal Engine 1. Both Deus Ex as well as this. Oh, all right, we're blasting. I'm not good at PC first-person shooters, as some of you may remember from Deus Ex. I was a console kid growing up my whole life. I only played Warcraft 3 and MapleStory on the PC. Aside from that, I didn't play too much. We got a meaty fucking gun sound. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, not bad. I am using the Logitech, yes. Now here's one thing that I did learn. Check this out. Step on the blood. Bloody footprints. The next room is as far as I got before going. Everything works. I'm gonna turn it off now. Console player for life, man. That's where I'm at. And I've played plenty of PC games, and I've really, like, you know, delved into the Half-Lifes, and I played a lot of, like, competitive Dota 2 and stuff. I love Valve stuff a lot. But, by and large, stuck to consoles for single-player experiences. Whoa. Whew. Okay. You cannot reload on the fly, is one thing I learned. Like, R does nothing, and there's no control for, like, a manual reload. It's just, you have to wait till you're done with your 6 bullets. And then you can reload. But I should be doing some quick saves and quick loads for sure. I always forget about that in old PC games. Like, look at how sick this is, man. Like, just soak this in for a second. Look at that. Is that, like, Lovecraftian Cthulhu tentacle eyes? The lighting is great on it. The whole thing. So sick. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. If you go into this mode, they glow a little bit so you can see them better. That's neat. Yeah, look at how cool that is, man. All right, we're gonna go in here. So this is the last thing I found. This is a, you know, relatively innocuous room, but this is what I was talking about when I said this still has Quake, Doom sensibilities. We found an amplifier in a hidden second floor area above where we were before by pushing back the bookshelf here. So there's a bunch of that. And we got a couple new notebooks here. Joseph's note. I've just returned from the Standing Stones. Whatever inspired an ancient people to build these stones out on that windswept isle, I cannot guess. Well, I have seen sights like this before. Something about the stones has resonance within me. Why would ancient people trouble themselves to build these monoliths on such an isolated island? it would have been far easier to establish a similar ritual area on the mainland itself. I find it curious that for as long as my family has owned this house, no one has taken it upon themselves to truly research the land in which we own. Considering I had not returned to the manor since I was a child, I never realized the curious nature of my inheritance. Why does this area have such a strange collection of archaeological artifacts? While I strongly doubt there is any connection between Neolithic stones, a decaying monastery, and the tower that the estate was built and wraps itself around, the significance of the three major archaeological sites cannot be denied. The tower is a local legend itself. Supposedly during a great storm, the tower just appeared on this site. Of course, no one can tell me when this happened. All I can tell is that it was a gutted shell of what it once was. No doubt this is why it has been sealed off for so long. The monastery is now a crumbled ruin. It certainly is just a remnant of some of the more reclusive order of monks. Seems that Ireland is dotted with these retreats. I'll have to travel out to the island someday. Perhaps I'll take the children. Honestly, besides the player face, this looks more like a recent game than 2000. It looks great, doesn't it? It looks really, really, really good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Stadium Arts, I love you, buddy. Please don't advertise yourself in here. You've done it a couple of times before with like things that you're selling and whatnot. It's not the right. If you want to whisper, feel free to whisper. It just clogs up chat with like what is more or less advertising. This strange crystalline stone seems to be a source of finite power that may be used to increase the power and effectiveness of my spell casting. I must keep my eyes peeled and ears open for its pinkish hue and low hum. P. No, I understand. And I'm not like too worried about it. It's just like, I don't know, it takes up a lot. We're working on a graphics card from 2011, 20 at the moment. Madness Returns. That's the sequel, right? That's 2. The first one's on the list. That's just American McGee's Alice straight up. The second one, Madness Returns. Yeah. American McGee's Alice is on the list, actually. Is on this GoatedQuest 60 game list that we pulled this from. Alright, let's keep it moving. I like the little lore journal, the whole mysterious estate vibe. Also reminds me of Amnesia. Yeah, definitely like proto-Amnesia. I wouldn't be surprised if, it was a point of influence. Oh, shit. Oh, one thing else I saw that was cool? Check this out. In controls, look at this. You can change the crosshair to whatever you want. So now we have a little diamond crosshair. I can change it to this if I want. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? Snowflake. That one's cool. That one's cool. I like this. Maybe we run this for a little while. Okay, this door just opened, but let's do our fair share of exploring before we just push right into the...
Budge.
Go the wrong way before you go the right way, So random, yeah. Looks like a modern-day retro-styled shooter. It does, it does. It absolutely does. I've been loving that Hrot so much. I'd recommend that to anybody on this earth. I think that game's phenomenal.
Those beasts were after me.
Who's this?
What in God's name were those things?
They're called howlers. And while I've never seen one before tonight, I've heard of them for years.
Those weren't natural, my friend. We're fighting more than superstitions here.
Perhaps I was being naive not to tell you, but there might be something more sinister at work here. When I was a boy, I encountered something I can't quite explain.
Right.
You see, there was this isle of standing stones that sits just off the estate.
Okay, here we go. We're getting
Someone
the
had
exposition.
carved a sigil into each of the stones. Something indiscernible. Father had many books on the occult, one of which contained a sketch of that very symbol. I took my brothers and sisters out to the island and read from my father's book.
Well, what happened?
Something answered.
Okay.
The ocean began to boil, and a great wind whipped against us as we stood in the circle, and my siblings huddled to the ground in fear. Eventually, The wind died, and the sea settled. Patrick, I know it sounds like the ravings of a dying man, but I believe those standing stones had something to do with this.
Nice.
What has once been a taint upon this family has now begun to manifest itself.
But you told me you're dying. Doesn't this curse end with you?
Who knows? My brothers and sisters are dead, but I don't think they're really gone. I've heard some servants whispering. They think they've seen Lisbeth on the estate. My family has come for me. I sense them, Patrick. By now, you and I know the supernatural exists. You saw the Howlers. And what about our encounters with the Tersante during the war? You still even carry the Gelzebar stone with you.
It's a token of the shaman's life I took. That's all.
I found a scroll with a picture of the Gelzebar on it. I believe it contains the way to awaken the stone's dormant power.
Very well. Let me study this scroll overnight, and I'll see what I can do in the morning.
This house still hides many secrets. I'm counting on you to reveal them and put an end to this mess.
I want to give another quick shout out. The subtitles. How cool is that? They were not in the original release. The subtitles were something that was added to the Spanish release of the game as a way to allow Spanish speakers to read the game in Spanish, because they didn't redub it all. They didn't do a dub for it. And people in like the Undying community reverse engineered the Spanish subtitles and put in the English script instead. And so this is a completely fan done fucking subtitle. Isn't that cool? Really important for deaf people as well. Yeah, I mean, it gives them the opportunity to play this game. It's crazy. I'm so glad I found it. I'm really glad I found it. Okay, I've got a couple more things here. A piece to the puzzle. The scream downstairs was the result of an attack by a beast, something Jeremiah calls a howler. Similar to a dog, the animal was pale in complexion, had claws as long as my arm, and could leap several meters from a dead stop. I killed the fiend, but before I could thoroughly inspect the corpse, it vanished without a trace. Upon questioning Jeremiah, I am a little more unnerved than I was after seeing the howler. He told a story involving his brothers and sisters, an isle of standing stones, and a sorcery book of his late father's. Apparently the Covenant children, led by Jeremiah, went to the island and read from this strange book. He maintains it was simply a prank to scare his kin. He believes something from within the ring of stones answered back, raging the sea, angering the wind, and shaking the earth. Since that time, Jeremiah has been visited by terrible misfortune. All his brothers and sisters have passed away. I recall one late night in a foxhole, Jeremiah showed me a picture of his youngest sister, Lisbeth. No more than a teenager, she was so striking I found it hard to concentrate on his descriptions of the others. Anyway, Jeremiah is not completely convinced they're indeed dead. Well, to be precise, he's not sure they have remained dead. I suspect that these are delusions brought on by his memory of that day at the Stones. Otherwise, I can only imagine this is a terrible prank played upon a dying man. But if they are only delusions, why not inform me of them when we first spoke? Why would he not write me of such in his letter? Perhaps he did not think I would come. P. Cool, I think that's everything that we've done so far. Jeremiah's conversation, we already did that. Okay, so things show up in blue if we've read them, and they're still white if we haven't read them yet. Cool. The next day, in the guest room. What the fuck? The scroll Jeremiah gave me has revealed a powerful spell. It seems that with proper concentration and a focus of my mana, I'm able to release ethereal bolts of ectoplasm from my hand. Unreliable at far range, the mystical damage seems quite effective in close quarters. Okay. Sure, why not? How do I equip it? There it is. Nice. So we have a weapon, we have a spell wheel here. And we have a weapon wheel here. Here's the Gelzebar stone. Oh, and remember, it said in the manual, look at the little icon on the bottom right. If I pull out the Gelza Bar Stone, now it's a level 2. So not only is there offensive magic, it has levels that you have to upgrade. Either upgrade or hold this stone, and it becomes stronger at the expense of, you know, holding a weapon. And also, Stadium Arts, do you hear this jump? Do you recognize this jump? Five points for whoever can recognize where this jump is from. You know, Stadium Arts, we were playing, I was watching Games and Broadcast Tay play Painkiller the other night. Exact same jump sound. It's like the Wilhelm scream. No, it's Quake. This is the Quake jump. It's this second one, not this. Wait. They both are, but this is the notable one. It does sound jacky a little bit, for sure. That. As soon as I heard it, I was like, where the fuck is that from? Now I'm like looking for like secrets and stuff to push and open and move. Because I don't know, like, I don't know how or what to move. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. Hey, Obsidian Arcade, did we give you a shout out yet? Did it get, I know Nink's got one a little earlier. I wish I could see it on my activity feed. If we could push a shout out for Obsidian Arcade. Obsidian, we just got to a crazy part in, you think you saw it? Okay, all right. We just got to a crazy part in Final Fantasy last night. I did like a shortened stream. No spoilers, but really, really cool. It popped up at the top of chat with the heart thingy. That's a follow. So now you can follow right in chat without leaving for another channel, Stadium Arts. That's like Twitch's new thing. Yeah, I'm excited for you because I played a little bit last night and we're going to play a little more tomorrow. It's getting fun. Maybe I'm overthinking these secrets. Ooh. Oh, and I'm in control. Who's
Have
this?
you noticed anything strange going on?
Apparently, Elizabeth's room was broken into last night during the commotion.
Okay.
Where's her room?
Just down the hall from here. It's quite a mess.
This won't budge.
Jammed.
Yeah. It is so cool. Like, usually a lot of streamers will have like a exclamation point shout out that they can use to like say like, hey, this person's been playing, you know, XYZ, you should give them a follow. But having it on Twitch's side, oh, sick revolver spin. Having it on Twitch's side and actually being able to follow without even leaving the chat that you're in is so good for discoverability for streamers. Hello.
Tell me what you know about Lisbeth.
Why, she was a fetching young lass. Quite the fiery temper, though. She could be placid and calm 1 minute, and then suddenly she's spitting curses and swinging her nails at you like an animal. 'Tis a pity her mother died birthing her.
Indeed.
Following her mother's death, I'd raised Lisbeth like my own. In the end, the wasting sickness got her. I'd cared for her when she was sick and watched her wither away to nothing. Pity a young woman has to die in the spring of her life. Now she rests with her poor mother at the family mausoleum. The groundskeeper claims to have seen her recently. Oh man, seeing a ghost is never a good omen.
Where can I find this groundskeeper?
He's out in the gardens. You can get there through the kitchen.
Cool.
Your knowledge is appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you kindly. What's this? Little lamp knocked over? Oh, notebook. Cool, cool, cool. New notes. New notes. This is a Lisbeth diary entry. Right? Yeah. On nights when I cannot sleep, I look from my bed to the monastery out my window. The reflections of the waters that separate us ripple across my bedroom walls, filling the room with waves of moonlight. If it is quiet enough, and the wind is still, I can hear them chanting. Their prayers roll across the water and fall upon my ears like a lullaby, rocking me to sleep. It fills my body with such a quiet peace. And yet I cannot help but wonder how something that provides so much security could at the same time haunt me. At midnight, the chanting stops. The brilliant lights of the monastery go black except for a tiny glow that emanates from the entrance to the catacombs. As I watch that single light, I can see the shadows of the monks at the entrance. It is then that I feel a slow, creeping dread rise from my stomach, as if the island somehow has a hold of me. I've overheard bits and pieces of a story from hushed conversations about monks who died a horrible death years ago among these grounds. It is said their tortured souls were put to rest within the catacombs, and that their 2 brothers have stood guard at the entrance each night since. I cannot help but wonder why. What are they waiting for, or hoping to ward off? Are they bound to the island with the same unknown force as I? The Lord works in mysterious ways, but how can a just God allow his own flock to die within sacred grounds? Surely there's another force working among us, one that is capable of pure evil. A loving God could never allow such pain and agony. Is it that face that eats at me? Is it that force that eats at me at night and leaves my dreams unsettled? Are the waters enough to keep me safe? I wish just once I could lie in the grass outside the catacombs for a night and put these haunted dreams to rest. I must end these nightly visions and seek the truth. I got an ass whooping trying to find the crown in the marsh cave. Been there, buddy. I've been there. And let me tell you, the marsh cave gives you the same jump sounds in Turok as well. Nice. As I said, it's like the Wilhelm scream of jump sounds in first-person shooters. The Marsh Cave does a good job of establishing the precedent of what the dungeons are going to be like after that. I think we've done the most grinding in the Marsh Cave, and then you kind of learn to pick your battles, and you can kind of just run from stuff and fight who you need to fight and level up inside the dungeons accordingly. The pre-Marsh Cave is the most grinding that had to be done for my playthrough. For sure. But this is just like catch-up stuff. So these discussions are like, if you need to catch up on what happened last stream, like go down to the garden, try to find my way to the gardens, go to the kitchen and find my way to the gardens anyway. That's just kind of your way of... Oh yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, you know the vibes. Knock? Whoa, I just ectoplasm?
This house needs a priest.
I didn't mean to do that. Did you hear that voice? Oh, look! It said look! Oh, whoa, that's cool. Did you hear it? Let's go back and see if we can catch it again. Maybe it just happens the once. Oh, that's really cool. Ooh. Ooh. Health kit, I'll take it. Anything here? Anything exciting? No. That's cool. That's really cool. That's a fun little thing. All right, let's keep it moving. This is where I came
Need
from?
a key.
No, study key. Okay.
Help me!
Oh my god. Howlers. Did she make it? I doubt it. Oh no. Busted right through the window here. How cool. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay. Keep it moving. Shit. It just shot right between his legs. Oh, we wanna try the spell? Okay. Weird. We can go spell. Want to go spell mode for a little bit instead of gun mode? Just try him out. Yeah, I think the aim just does what it wants to do. Yeah. Yeah, right, bud? Oh, he's bleeding. Damn. The hitboxes are not forgiving. Yeah, you're telling me. What's up, cats? How are you? Aim's on point with the pistol. Yeah, but my aim. My aim is what we're worried about. I'm not a PC gamer, first-person shooter PC gamer at my core, and I miss. I miss quite a bit. Oh, look! Wait. We gotta look. What the fuck? Hello? Ah! Get back! Get back! See what I mean? Ooh, got him. Got his ass. I used to say I'm not a PC shooter until I started PC shooting. Now I can't aim with a controller for shit. I just want to click heads. No, I hear you. I hear you. It's just never been... What the hell is this, man? Gross. We got a new note, too. Dearest mother, all is not well here at the Covenant Estate. Joseph, my husband, who once charmed me with his goodwill and smile, now seems distant and reclusive. I realized that when we met, there are those imperfections one must look past, and that your heart helps you to forgive. However, Joseph's strange obsession keeps him in the library at all hours of the night. Seldom are we spending time together, and even more rarely does he want to exercise his husbandly right towards me. I'm beginning to feel inadequate, especially when he talks of his desire for children prancing around the estate. What am I to do? I bide most of my time alone in the greenhouse, reminiscing of my sweet youth and the rich and gallant Peter Roakana, who would wait patiently on me and shower me with expensive gifts like my beloved pearl necklace. Things could have been different had I kept that social path. Instead, I feel like I'm the fool for getting involved with Joseph Covenant. His prime moments are being spent in his library with books twice as old as me. Apparently, my visage can't garner his attention. What dear advice could you give me, dearest mother? I'll be waiting for your response. I hope that this letter finds you and Father well. Tell Father not to worry about his little Robin, that I've left the nest, but shall never leave his heart. With love, Evelyn. Okay. We're learning. We're picking up the little pieces of the world. I do like that the game gives you a heads up. Oh! That's a green one. Get ectoplasmed? This is cool. It's truly a pity that my dear wife, Evelyn, passed away birthing Lisbeth. Oh, okay. So this is the mother. She would have loved to see them all grow. I cannot help but think she would have been able to tame this wild streak that they have all exhibited lately. A mother is a soothing influence. I unfortunately cannot offer them this solace. I wish I could understand what brought on this recent behavior. I've never received a letter today from Ambrose's boarding school, and that's what was up with the bed! Oh, ew! Oh no, that's how she died during childbirth! Ew's the wrong word. Ew's the wrong word, but man, oh, that's sad. He has been expelled. I don't know what to do with that boy. With the behavior of the children so appalling, I might have no choice but to bring them home. Perhaps I can find a tutor. I hope being under my watchful eye will calm their spirits. The last 6 weeks have been terrible. The tutor was a complete disaster. In fact, the poor man just packed his bags and left in the night. Any form of discipline is hopeless with Ambrose, and almost seems completely lost on the others. The only thing I've been able to do is play to their interests. I've noticed that each child has their own avid curiosity. Strange to see it manifest at such an early age, but who am I to discourage the one moment of peace I can find with them? I now understand why the children are behaving wildly. Jeremiah came to me frightened and crying. Several years ago, the children broke into my library and procured one of my research books without my knowledge. But how was I to know a 12-year-old boy would take interest in those dusty tomes? I do not know what passage they read, but I suspect that it has led to the current predicament concerning their behaviors and eccentricities. Jeremiah says they woke the spirits of the island. Hopefully I can determine what the children have done. Perhaps there's a solution. I've pored over the volumes of research and am no closer to understanding what Jeremiah and his children may have conjured. None of the incantations in the books could have caused this to happen. Calling a demon or consulting spirits should not have such a long-lasting, disturbing effect. I even traveled to the stones. Nothing there gave me clues to what has happened. Perhaps if they had only told me at the time, I would have more insight. Now any clues would have been long gone. I have determined the stones have some sort of focus. Perhaps there is a reason so many people have been attracted and repulsed by this land. It seems that my own fascination with the standing stones has wrought its corruption upon my children. Joseph probably screamed "Powa" while casting something he didn't understand. Right, exactly. Those poor kids. Cats. Is this a game that you're, like, intimately familiar with? Is it one of your faves? Welcome in, by the way. I'm GoatedQuest. Every game I play on the channel is a first-time playthrough for me. No? Okay, cool. Well, in that case, you and I are in the same playing field. Welcome in. Is it gonna, like, blast from that? Where's that sound coming from? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Let's go ectoplasm mode. Okay. Not that strong, but kind of strong. Oh, you know why? This is fun. This is a fun way to do it. Little offensive magic, kind of goofy. Oh shit, there's still somebody alive. My headphone cord is all wrapped around my chair. Give me 1 second. I've been trying to, like, move it this entire time while I was playing and reading. I played this game but very long ago and barely remember the story and things. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I hope I do it justice. This is, you know, completely first playthrough. Yeah, look at... First playthrough for me. So if things do, like, if your memory does get jogged and you're like, oh, right, this happens here. You know, exercise some restraint because I'm doing this for the first time and want spoilers as little as possible. So, I got a servant key.
Budge.
Ah, fuck. Did I just make progress in a way that now I can't go back? Look around. There it is. I recognized this one from the website. When I was doing the prep kit research, this is the main website has this, and when you mouse over this image, boom. His head's cut off. This dude's naked. There's Lisbeth. There's Ambrose. I don't know this one. Isn't his name Aaron or something? I don't know. Either way. We have a key now. But I don't know necessarily where it goes. Enter the gardens through the kitchen, the Lisbeth quest. Sure. Okay, that door opens. What about this door?
Stuck.
That door's stuck. I just want to keep doing a little more, like, exploration because I don't want to accidentally progress lock myself without finding stuff. You know? It's like that... Go the...
Locked.
Okay. Ooh. Hello. Oh, she's dipping. Cool. All right. Oh, hey, yo. Oh, hey. All right. Whew. I'm glad we got that trigger there.
Jammed.
But yeah, every game I play on this channel is a first-time playthrough for me. So we're currently working our way through the original Final Fantasy, as well as Undying. This and They Hunger were the spookiest first-person shooters that you had back then. Huh, I haven't looked into They Hunger. But yeah, if you want to take a look at the games that are on the list and like what I've played through already, what's to come, I decide everything that's played on this channel through Marbles on Stream. And so while all of the games are potential playthroughs, I don't know what we're going to play next until we're playing it. How do I use inventory? Enter. All right, F and V advance my inventory. So F. Okay, here we go. Health. And then servant key. Bullet ammo. Servant key. Okay, cool. And then nice. Oh, I kind of like this. How much does it restore? 73? I think that'll be all right for now. Cool. And then they have an alt fire? Oh, that's your reload. Okay, you can reload. It's just the alt fire of any given gun. Remember when I was like, oh, you can't reload until you waste all your bullets? That is not the case. I was an idiot. It's just your alt fire in this game. Little chest here. Yeah, this game owns. Okay. Yep. Take that. I hear sounds. Knife on the table. Lady down there. Let's wait a second before we talk to her. See if we can't find anything extra around here.
Stuck.
Stuck.
Jammed.
Jammed. And I think that's it, right? Because we went through here. I love that this is our third game about a big spooky mansion. It's a trope that I guess I like. I didn't know I liked it as much as I do until we're here now. Why am I blanking on the second one? Seventh guest. What's 2? Oh, Fata Morgana. Right. Fata Morgana. Of course.
Is that the door to the gardens?
Yes, it is. However, I don't have the key. I lent it to the maid. I believe she is cleaning Herr Keisinger's room today. It's located in the east wing of the house.
Doesn't he have problems with that, dude?
I appreciate your help. Won't budge.
The door to the manor gardens is locked. The cook says the maid is the only one with the key and she's cleaning Keisinger's room in the east wing. Keisinger. While that name might not ring true for the servant, I'm deeply disturbed that Otto Keisinger would even be here. What the hell does that bastard want with my friend and his family? I can only be sure that when our paths cross, he will get more than a stern word from me. I only wonder how he plans to answer my questions when my hands are gripped tightly around his throat. Otto has done more damage to my reputation than I care to remember. I have no doubts that should he find out I've made it out to the Covenant estate, he'll stop at nothing to fail my attempts at uncovering the mysteries that seem to be plaguing this family and my dear friend. P.
I need a key.
Okay, so we need the garden key for that. We have the east wing key, and we have the servant key. So we're kind of key rich right now. Ooh. Dumb waiter. Can I get in this? Get back. How dare you? How dare you? How dare this game?
Stuck.
Okay, alright, so nothing else here. That's cool. That's a cool one. Oh, whoa. She's throwing fucking... What are those? What did she just throw at me? Whoa. little potatoes? Was she whipping potatoes at me? What were those?
Won't budge.
This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm really liking this so far. Okay. Whoa. All right, so there's the other guy. There's Aaron, I think his name is. What's up, buddy? Up there? I don't know if he notices me. He's just hanging out.
Where is it?
Okay.
I know it is around here someplace.
Cool. What's everybody's like favorite horror game of all time? I think like historically, I would have said Dead Space my whole life, but the more and more that Silent Hill 2 has grown in favor in my life. Whoa, that book up there? I can't get to that though. The more and more that, oh, Silent Hill 2 has grown in favor over my years since I've played it. I think that it takes the spot. Okay, this is Moon Door Notes. Reddish leaves swirl in the wind like lost souls in search of rest. Like an open sketchbook focused on my dreams, this land is forever pictured as a comforting autumn dusk. Replete with golden sky, with crackling river water and bubbling marshes that dot the land, it feels like a romantic artist's canvas. Upon further investigation, I have sensed horrendous visions of a gnarled doom decorated as a picturesque facade in this endless autumn dusk. Spiny trees root deep into the foul earth, licking the ground dry of all that is good. Carcasses populate the brush, their putrid remains swallowed whole by the land, and corners of this malevolent area are teeming with vicious, ungodly prey, all whilst the grass stretches over this land, twisting together like veins of pulsating sinew, as if the ground were alive, keen of the inhabitants that parade on its back. Beady, this doesn't mean anything to me, guys. Beady, black, soulless eyes flash across the air. This guy writes with too many words. Tiny, quick-winged bats streak through the bright sky, flying razors waiting for the perfect moment to descend. As they swoop by, I see sharp, bloodied teeth, a wicked, demonic smile. From the darting blurs, I hear an ominous whistling that chills my soul. They own the skies here. Wraith-like hooded minions, overseers without heart or soul patrol this land. Slash and stitch techniques permeate their faces and arms, patched together like cheap quilts, using the skin from the bodies of rank corpses. They gather and live like packs of rabid wolves, instigating fights for supremacy. These abominations thirst for my destruction. They are mostly clustered around footpaths that seem to traverse upward along a cliffside, but alternate groupings are planted among watering holes and hollowed trees. Further down the path, it is as if the shadows are swallowing the surroundings whole, without a penchant of logic or drop of meaning. It is as if the only reason for this actually lies in darkness itself, like royalty that rules the black void entombed in the night infinite. It is she, the eternal mistress of shadows. Aaron. Alright, Aaron likes to say a lot of words. A lot of words. Silent Hill 2 grew on me big time too. Yeah, it's one of those things that, without getting too far into spoilers, Silent Hill 2, when I first played it, I was like, the middle portion where you go down the hole struck me as like a little too surreal, and I was like, if I was James, I wouldn't do that, so I don't like it. You know what I mean? But then as time goes on and you just kind of think back on the broad strokes of the game as opposed to the moment to moment like decision making, and kind of disconnect yourself from the character you're playing as. Absolutely astounding story. And the way that everything connects thematically. So good. So good. I really liked Until Dawn, all the dark anthologies, The Quarry. Okay. Story horror, pick your own horror, like super massive stuff. That's cool. As I've said, I've only played fucking House of Ashes.
Jammed.
We did that on the stream. A couple of you guys were here for that. That was so much fun.
Hall of Paintings. There is the truth. Image becomes reality. He will rise again. The ritual continues through our blood.
This is sick. There he goes. He just got on his invisible little bike and just went right into the painting. I don't know if it counts as horror. I really can't play straight up horror games, although I love watching others do it. But gotta be We Know the Devil. I don't know that one. I don't know We Know the Devil. I'll look that one. Can you send that in one of the channels, like the gaming channel on the Discord, Behemoth? I don't recognize that name at all. I played it when I was very young and didn't fully appreciate it. Silent Hill 2, I played it in fucking winter, Christmas time 2020 and didn't fully appreciate it, so. Yeah, I think even 2 years later, I'm totally into it. Outlast was really good, and you're right on with Dead Space. Yeah, I think that remake of Dead Space is gonna be good shit. What's up?
Bethany often used this room as her office after Jeremiah left for the war.
Okay. Thank you. Dead Space is phenomenal. You just like, you get the sound, it's like, and then you just turn it on and it's like, a painting is a little scarier. And I love it every single time. They're like, look. And then you just turn it on and it's like, oh yeah, that is a scarier painting than what it was before, that's for sure. And I love it. It hits every time. Actually gonna recommend We Know the Devil and Heaven Will Be Mine for visual novel games for the list, if that's okay. They're much shorter than something. Yeah, you can recommend whatever you want. I can't guarantee that when I see it, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I see the vision. But I'll take a look. Absolutely. I'll take a look at anything. Hope the second gets the same treatment. You mean Dead Space 2? So I played through Dead Space 1 and 2, both again. 2020 in the pandemic. It was just one of my, like, I'm just gonna play through the Dead Space games. Why not? I walked away really enjoying Dead Space 1 a lot more than 2, where I think the opposite would have been true if you asked me before I had replayed them. Just kind of the atmospheric, silent, oh, come on! I'm sorry. That was not your battle. That was not your battle. That was so unnecessary, man. And now she's gone. She just disappeared. Straight up. Oh, here's a Bethany note. Why do I waste my time with posers and fools? I realize now that my correspondence with these others has been a waste of my time. Father had done more research than I could truly appreciate until now. Most of these other magicians are braggarts who act the part but rarely have an inkling of the truth. I've tried to contact the Golden Dawn but have been ignored and insulted since I am not from the continent. Alistair Crowley insists I become his acolyte. I suspect it is more of a harem. His vanity is boorish and fraudulent. He is as confused as my brother. Both are lost in vices. While Aaron numbs himself and seeks escape, the great beast actually believes it to be a revelation. A few have been unresponsive or cryptic. I suspect if I pursued them, I might glean some knowledge. However, I'm beginning to realize that my research and documentation are beginning to plateau. What I have learned must be put into practice. Perhaps the nature of the knowledge I seek cannot be found within this society. Trial and error has slowed my learning due to the long recovery periods. The help probably suspects something is amiss since my health fluctuates drastically from these rituals. They wouldn't dare say anything. Besides, I can always blame erratic fortitude upon my family legacy. That should be enough to excuse my bouts of weakness. Besides, Aaron languishes in a stupor even now. Bethany. Dead Space 2 is much brighter. One does a better job of making it feel... Yeah. I like Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 is a fucking thrill ride the whole way through. But Dead Space 1 on that replay, I was just blown away at
Won't budge.
how well it manages tension even now. Yeah, 2's way more actiony. And I wasn't as connected with the over here, this way. Oh no, something separated us. I'll go to here. You meet me there. And then you meet them there, and right before you meet them, it's like, oh no, this thing has separated us. I'm gonna go over here. You meet me there. And it felt like a cat and mouse game the whole time. And something about it, that playthrough. I'm sure if I played it now again, it just depends on what hits you in the moment, right? Everything can like be really good one playthrough and then be like, it was all right second time through. But yeah, it was just, especially I played them back to back, which is something I'm really glad I'm not doing on this channel. I am really, really glad I made the decision, like, right off the bat to be like, we're taking a break between sequels. We're not just going all in on Final Fantasy because I would burn myself out. We are, taking a slow crawl through all this stuff and sampling the entire industry as opposed to just doing like a one franchise or one genre binge. I think it's better for me. It's better for my appreciation. And, while I think it cultivates a certain type of community, I think if I did stick to just JRPGs, you get JRPG people that stick around to go like, oh, you're doing XYZ next? Awesome, I love this one. Whereas like going from Final Fantasy to Undying to Fata Morgana to EverQuest cultivates a totally different crowd. But I'm really glad I did it this way. Anyway, that was my like Dead Space 1 right into Dead Space 2, like same weekend. Dead Space 2, just something about it, that pairing, it was too much for me compared to the first one. Jeremiah, I'm warning you about Bethany. She has become obsessed with Father's books since you left for the war. She is increasingly paranoid and secretive. She locks herself in the sunroom or disappears on horseback. I know she's corresponding with a number of outsiders. I fear she's making a family business known to these strangers. I doubt we want her bringing unneeded attention to the family. She is the last person we want near those stones. How could you have left us? I can feel the fingers of this curse reaching out to us. Don't think you can escape. You have to come back. Damn it, Jeremiah. You have doomed us all, and you are a coward for leaving us. Can you hear the whispers, Jeremiah? Even another continent isn't far enough. Remember, I tried to go as well. I still heard them, even in Asian dens and German gutters. I figured it out. It's inside. It won't be long before you cross the threshold, brother. Aaron. Cool. I know the story stuff can like mildly slow things down, but I'm diving into all of it. I really like how all this stuff is written. I really like everything about this. And so every note is going to be read when it comes up. Let's see if I can headshot this. Oh my god. Of course, the one time... What the fuck? The one time he goes down... Go ectoplasm mode. Nice. Oh, and then you can do this. Ready? Boom. Push him. Push him and plasm. Nice. There we go. All right. Let's get the health pack. I got 6 of them. This rocks.
Stuck.
This rocks. I'm just worried I'm like walking the wrong way or doing the wrong thing. But it feels pretty linear so far. Whoa. What's going on here? Windy hallway. Yeah, I saw... Did you guys watch the gameplay trailer of Dead Space 1? Oh no. Crash? Hello? My mouse cursor is up. That's no good. That's not good at all. Hopefully it's not hopefully it's just a not responding thing. Did I save? I did not quick save. I always forget with these older games, buddy. Yeah, it's gone. All right, we're going back. We're going back. I need a quick save channel point reward. Because you guys got to remind me to hit the quick save button. Let me turn that on because I will always forget it. Let me do this. It's on this one. SAVE. 5 points. There we go. Do you run Windows XP? This is a Windows 2000 retro PC. This is built from the ground up with 2000. So no, it's not on XP. Where is it? Undying. Happens. Shit happens. No, this is not a VM. This is an actual old PC. Yeah. We're just booting it up for the first time for this game. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's a little ways back. That's the quick save. What hardware? I don't know everything off the top of my head. It's, oh, we're here. All right, let's rush. Stadium Arts would know all of the individual components better than I would. But, hello. So we want to grab this. We want to grab the amplifier. Grab that. All right, we're going to speed run. We're going to speed run it. This is what we must do. We can't open this door because the howler's stuck in front of it. Please. Okay, we gotta go down and around. All right. Here we go. Down and around, and back up again. And I did put the save command in. I think F6 is quick save. Yes. Good to know. It's probably because we got outside, and something freaked out when we got outside. Because that was opening a new area. Yeah, the howler ruined our speed run. As soon as I said we're going speed run mode, he just stood right in front of the door. Okay. We talked to him. I think we can skip these. I think. I guess we'll find out. Yes. Cool. You can click and skip. So that's Jeremiah talking. Next day in your guest room, we did this. We get this, and this gives us ectoplasm. Very, very, very good. I think this is... Man, I don't know off the top of my head, man. I'm sorry. I think the graphics card is 128 megabyte FX 5200, which is something that I'm planning on upgrading to Radeon 9000 Pro 128 megabyte. Just because I don't really care to do things after DirectX 8. Because DirectX 9 stuff I can just do on my actual computer, right? So I just want something that'll run DirectX 8 and below nicely. Okay, Bethany's room key. Okay.
Stuck.
I don't know the processor on it. I don't know off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Stuck.
What's up, y'all? Skip this. Go in here. Grab this. Look at the scary picture. Go in here, see if there's a health kit. There is. We're good. Gotta go.
Oh, this house needs a priest.
Yeah. I didn't hear that line the first time. Oh, it's because she died. That's why I didn't hear it the first time. It's because she didn't make it. Go here.
Locked.
Bethany's room. Oh, right, we already did that. So Bethany's room key and study key. And then we go down here. We hear her die. And he takes off running.
Help me!
And we got this guy here. Oh man, why did I just stand there? I thought I was gonna be able to push him back. Oh my god. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Okay. Ooh, amplifier is an item that I use? I didn't recognize that. Should I use it now? Yeah, okay, so that's a permanent buff. I probably should have used it on the ectoplasm, no? So those are your upgrade points. So it seems. The amplifier that we got in that last level are upgrade points that you can use to add one. So now see, it's level 3. That's cool. Good luck there, buddy. That's neat. I did not recognize that last time we played. Gotta collect them all. Cool, cool, cool. So then it's a good idea I was like trying to be... Alright, I'll just keep the saving going. Keep the saving. And there's the baby. Health packs in the bathrooms. Good to know. Grab note. Grab bullets. We already read all these notes. I feel like this happens regularly in my playthroughs. I like die and have to replay a lot of stuff often. Can I go... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I died. Don't go ectoplasm mode there. That's my tip to you guys. Because it's just too much. If you need to, clear them out room by room first. Grab this. I just want to like make sure I grab everything. I have to cut out 40 tiny cupcake toppers? Why? Who's making you do this? That hits for 30. He hits for 30. Okay, so the green ones hit for 30. Grab this note. Okay. Who's making you do this? Love? Alright, fair enough. Good answer. You know, good, really good answer. Let's check all my notes. Boom, boom, boom. For my friend and her children. I knew it was a kid's birthday. I knew it was gonna be a kid's birthday. That's a kid's birthday activity. Enough for the whole class kind of thing. I'm the baker, I got the cupcake order. Nice, you're doing a good thing. Okay, servant key. I haven't found, I mean, unless the servant door is later on, and we just found a key early.
Won't budge.
Because up there was Bethany's room key and the study key. I wasn't the servant key. So this is something that, you know what I can do? Let me take a look at the manual. You guys can't see it because I can't switch over to the other screen. But what I can do is go to the walkthrough. Jeremiah's shaking at the end of the night. Lizbeth's room. Kill 2 howlers. Go left again. Main staircase. Box of bullets in Evelyn's letter. Yep. Joseph's notes. They can't get you to stay on the bed. That's cute. 3 howlers here rend a maid's body. You should be able to handle them with your pistol and ectoplasm. However, a fighting retreat is usually a good idea. Keep pulling back and firing. Once the howlers are dead, return to the alcove and examine the body. On the floor next to her, you find the servant's key. Get this, then go back to the stairs. Face the front door, then turn left and head towards the door in front of you. Okay, alright, so it's nothing that I'm missing. I just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything. out of that. And it looks like we're okay. And then that gets locked behind me, right? And then we see Lizbeth here. If we got that. That's cool. This door shuts. Boom. Lizbeth is here. Catch up to her. And then she takes off running. The 2 howlers come through. Whoa. Okay. All right. All right, nice. We're pulling it together. We're pulling it together. We're living and learning. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I have no idea, like, I don't know how much is left. I think Final Fantasy is, like, 1 to 2 streams away from being beaten, depending on how fast we go through it and depending on how difficult it is.
Won't budge.
Judging from, like, you know how I skim long plays and, like, see where I'm at versus, like, how much is left till the end based on... I don't like to do... like perfect long plays. If I can find somebody playing it casually like I do, that's my dream. And so I found one of somebody playing Final Fantasy, and that's how I knew that I could just do that hour-and-a-half stream to do the hour-and-a-half stream to get through. Yeah, key singer.
Won't budge.
And get the glow up, whatever you want to call it. The class upgrades, the job class upgrades. We'll pull this just for fun. Gotcha. That's good blood. That's good. That's a good blood splatter.
Jammed.
It's like I saw the future. Oh, give it a rest. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't get hit by the potatoes before. Oh, shit. There's another one, right? Yeah. Whee. Nice. Now we work our way back. Let me see if there's anything that I missed. In the kitchen, a little investigation. The health pack, yep. Trying to harm you before you're running away. Aaron's ghost is still useless, the guide says. Harsh. Little harsh. But definitely I should be saving before I enter each area. That was completely my fault for neglecting to in the playthrough to this point. I got you.
Where is it?
And then he puts the book up here, and then I shoot down the book.
Here it is.
He puts the book up there. Go on now. Oh, he took the page he needed out of it? No, he's writing in it. He's writing in it. Okay. Makes sense. He puts it away. Boom. I liked that a lot. Maybe one of my favorite moments of the game so far. Do a crosshair change, just for fun. Maybe we go to the deer. The deer's crazy.
The great hall of paintings. There is the truth. Image becomes reality. He will rise again. The ritual continues through our blood.
Chocolate and vanilla. My dad, when we used to make like cupcakes for class, would do like a marble chocolate and vanilla, like swirled. So when you cracked it open, it was like marbled inside. I always loved doing that. I'll make sure I do quick saves as we enter new areas like this. Or maybe before? Because you can kind of tell what door is going to be a new area and what door is going to just be a continuation thing. Like that's... Maybe I'm a weirdo. I scrape most of the frosting off my cupcakes. I get it. I get it. Cupcakes have too much frosting. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm not that person, but like I understand. You're not a freak. All right, is this? No. Okay, not here yet. It's coming up. Oh, come on, you. Yo, Chris, what's up, buddy? My mom eats the cupcake and then the frosting. She loves the frosting. How the fuck does that work? Can you break that down for me? How does that work? She puts it off to the side? Just a little... You know what my sister does? You want to hear something insane? Completely unrelated to the frosting thing. My sister, she takes the frosting. Okay, so she literally does. She puts it off to the side. She eats the cake first and then just has like a little glob of frosting. It's kind of, you know what? Whatever floats your boat. Hope you're doing well, Chris. What my sister does, she will... whenever she has popcorn, she gets a second bowl and she puts it off to the side. And she takes each piece of popcorn and she bites like the bottom pop part of the popcorn and leaves like the little popcorn ball, bites the bottom part off and just puts the little popcorn ball in a second separate bowl and does this. Yeah. And then has a secondary bowl of just like the ball parts of, you know what I'm talking about? Like the actual puffed part of the popcorn. And then has like a secondary with like no hull or anything like that. Just yeah, it's insane. I don't remember where we got stuck last time.
Jam.
So I'll just...
Won't budge.
Did I get that note, by the way? Morning about Bethany, we got that one. Bethany's writings, Moondor notes, we got all those. I've recently been getting addicted to white cheddar popcorn. Minky Moo bought a bag of white cheddar popcorn and tore through it in like 2 days. It happens. It'll get you. That white cheddar especially, that'll get you. I thought you were gonna say she has a bowl of butter and dips them like chips. No. That's I Do Drugs 95 in chat, our buddy. He taught us the ways of popcorn and ranch. Alright, this is bad. And that is like you're explaining. That you have a secondary bowl of ranch and you dip each individual piece of popcorn into the ranch. This is fun. Oh God, not again. I tried to save you this time, I'm so sorry. You are from the Midwest? That was it? That's what did it for you? Oh. We're gonna find me some Boy Scouts. I need some popcorn. I haven't picked up Boy Scout popcorn in years. I don't see it either.
Budge.
Nobody's come to my door. Nothing like that. So yeah, I'm kind of there with you.
Stuck.
Alright, this is where it crashed last time. My coworkers don't have enough sun. Seriously.
Jammed.
I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. Right, I'm gonna save.
Jammed.
But I want to make sure...
Won't budge.
Alright, we're good. We're gonna go right through here. I'm gonna save. If it crashes again, what I'll do is lower some graphics options and then give it another shot. Okay, here we go. Hands off. Maybe. Okay, so I don't know what happened. All right. That's something to know, that going through a door gives a chance of crashing the game. Do they even have Boy Scouts? They do. Okay, they want me to go scry mode. Did your aim reticle change? Yeah, I changed it to a deer. Do you want me to make it something else for you? Maybe the smiley face with the nose? Isn't it insane? In the game options is just a little crosshair. Doesn't matter, just noticed. Yeah, we changed it. We've been intermittently changing it. We did kind of pop off using the deer. Lisbeth bit me today. I cannot understand what has gotten into her lately. She used to be such a proper, graceful little girl. She even licked her lips afterwards. I believe I should leave this place. Mary Turner. Health pack, cool. Whoa.
Stuck.
Yeah, this game rocks. Really good atmosphere. Uh-oh. Speaking of. No, 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 no. I'm just blasting. We're fucked. Get me out. Get me out. Speaking of, give me back, give me back, give me back. Huh. Hold up. No. No, I'm dead. Shit. You could have played it with the lights off. I could. I could. Here's what I could do. Oh, I don't have the app installed. I got the new phone because I have the iPhone upgrade program. I don't have the Hue light thing installed. That's too bad. Because these are just two Hue lights that I dim and raise. I have a button here. When I press this button, I could just go lights off, but that's, you know, that's not right. This is just too dark. I would have to have like a middle ground, but I can't do the middle ground right now. It's not too big of a deal. It's not affecting my immersion at all. If it was, you'd know. Okay. We want to go... Yeah, dark mode. Whew. Yo, what's up, Lurking Horror? Hello. How are you? Is there any way I can... Oh, I can! Okay, if I press 4, I can quick select my spells. So 4 is a spell quick select. This is huge. This is huge. So I can go like this. Okay. Doing well. Happy to hear it. Now we go down here because it's all hell's about to break loose. The lights go dim. I can't see. The lighting effects are really good. This is still really hard. Okay. Woo! We made it. Hope you're doing well, Lurking Horror. Let's go here, see if we can get a little bit of light on this situation. I'm changing out of the smiley face. I feel like the smiley face, we want to talk about things killing the immersion. If somebody pops into this game for the first time and sees that my reticle is a smiley face, I think they'll get the wrong impression of what this game is. So let's go, let's just do the standard one. I just skipped it again on accident. This one, that's the standard. This is the original. Alright. So what is this? Oh, this is outside. Oh, cool. Look at that. Look. Oh, yeah. You motherfucker. Just blast him. Blast his ass. Alright, by the way. Anyway. Look at that. The island. The waves crashing up against. Really nice. Give it a rest. I like this one. This is Undying's 1-2 punch, right? Push him back, then use the ectoplasm. Oh my gosh.
Guess what Twitch just told me?
What did Twitch just tell you? That you've subbed for 4 months? Holy shit. This is the square triangle of Undying. This is I was thinking the BioShock electricity wrench. Let's try this. Thank you so much for the resub, Lurking Horror. It means a lot to me. It really does. I hope your night's going really well. It's my 4th month sub to this channel. Isn't that crazy? That's what I'm telling you, Lurking Horror. I really think it was the night that I stopped playing Rainbow Six. I think it is. I think maybe like a couple streams before, maybe you were gifted a sub from a raid or something. But I think your first night like here was when all hell broke loose during that stream. And that's what got me into this retro PC that we're playing on right now. Without that night and like my stress of calling off that stream that night, I wouldn't have gotten this computer. It was like that same week. It was their first night I remember really chatting. You might have seen a couple streams before. Yeah. Okay, so one of these ways is progress. Oh, cool. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, this is sick. Is there any secrets? There's got to be some sort of secret, right? Wow. Oh, man, this is good. All right, there's something. Can I shoot it down? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. All right, we want to upgrade ectoplasm. So, amplifier, ectoplasm. Nice. And now, what I think we can do, now it'll be level 3. Maybe it'll have even better actual aiming. This is a funny texture that they just threw on this and said, yeah, who cares? Ship it. I don't give a shit. I don't know if there's anything else to do in this room. Who upcharging the ectoplasm? I'm about to blast off. What did the ectoplasm note say? Not Lisbeth's room. Ectoplasm. The scroll Jeremiah gave me has revealed a powerful spell. It seems that with proper concentration and focus of my mana, I'm able to release ethereal bolts of ectoplasm from my hand. Unreliable at far range, the mystical damage seems quite effective in close quarters. I'll save. Okay. I don't know if there was anything else to do there, so I'm just going to keep it moving. And see if we can't, you know, some mystical damage. Exactly. I mean, look at it. And Ninx was the one that pointed out, look at the way that his hand flicks. He doesn't care. It's like the most whatever spell. Like, boom, boom, boom. It's just kind of like spin your wrist around and magic comes out. That's where the source of the mystical power is. All right, I need to see in the dark. Go down here. Oh, right. Okay, we're in the right spot. Yes, and then down here. Okay. Look at that. 2001. Look at this little draping curtain. Gently wafting curtain. That's pretty good, if you ask me. That's pretty good. This I mean, ignore this one. Oh no, it's not stuck. That's pretty good for a game from 2001. The wind blowing in on these windows, and they're all translucent too. That's pretty damn good. Oh, you can tell. This is their Resident Evil dog room. Stand by. Whew. I'm bad at PC first-person shooters. I just want everybody to know, if you can't already tell. They stress me out. It's just like I can navigate my way around a controller like it's nothing. It's not even always aiming for me either. I could get the Rocket Cone XP Air. Right, that's true. That's true. I could do that. I'm using the classic Logitech MX518. This is like every single video game magazine from 2004 showed this mouse. It's great. It's great. Do you have much weapons apart from the pistol? I have nothing else right now. I have the pistol, I got the ectoplasm, and I got this little push-away rock. That's all I've got. I know stuff shows up, but for right now, I don't have it. The Unnamed L Company? Uh-oh. Should I ask? What happened? Oh. Got it. Because we can't... Got it. Because we're talking about the Rocket Cone XP Air here. You've got a G502 for the moment. Sweet. Yeah, my computer on my main... my mouse on my main computer is this Mamba Elite, which I think is all right. I don't have the Razer Synapse or whatever. I just was like, no, I'm not bothering. So it does cycle through the entire RGB colors just at all times. No matter what I do, it's always just cycling colors because I don't want to download their service to turn it off. I've had a SteelSeries Rival 300 for a while. My favorite mouse I ever had was a SteelSeries Sensei Raw. I loved that thing. You turn the cycling colors on intentionally. I get it. I'm a very, like, locked in one color. Always. Kind of. It's always like a deep blue on any sort of RGB stuff. Like red RGB lights help with performance. Blue RGB lights help with cooling. Green RGB lights will give you a little bit better FPS. What is... Hello? Where are we? What's going on? I'm scared. The power really is here. I can feel it grow as this family shrinks. 10 little, 7 little, 5 little Indians. Alright. So sad that I spilled Covenant blood prior to my arrival. Huh. It was a trifle beneath me. But arriving without cause nor invitation at the king's throne simply would not do. Insignificant fodder she was. But Patrick Galloway. How is it I did not foresee his arrival? Still strange to me that Jeremiah's affection for the Irishman did not waver with time, even after the wonderful night at Cashel. I await his arrival. Otto Kiesinger. Kiesinger? I don't remember. What the fuck? Save it. Save it. That was so cool. Don't crash on me now. Oh, man. What the fuck are you? Back up. hell? We're going Eldritch. We're going Eldritch mode. Man, the ectoplasm's so good. What is this? You gained a health vial. Okay. Does that take me over 100? What's a health vial? I don't know. Unfortunately, as I am not an eldritch creature, I can't repeat the word that you just typed. But you are self-reporting. Oh. I need this portal? Go into the crypt? How do I get in here? Get me in? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Low platforming nightmare puzzles? Okay. Save? Just in case? Ugh. Whew. They kicked me out of the cult for sure. What is that? Is that like some Lovecraftian thing that I don't know? Another health vial? They're farting. They're kind of burping. They're burping on me. I'm gonna need you to finish this game, and definitely not for any nefarious ritual completing purposes that will allow me to cross into your world. Uh-oh. Should I turn it off? Is this a boss?
I'll show you real magic.
Is that Kaisinger? Boss battle? Get ectoplasm? What the fuck? What the fuck? This man's launching bats at me? What do I do? How do I get there? I'm scared. Is that David Blaine? I think it is. What the F? What the F, David Blaine? Cheez-Its. Performed right in Times Square. Right, exactly. Ooh! This is what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. The Tibetan war cannon. Dude. Dude. Do I go into this? No. Yes. No? Yes? No? Yes. No. No? Yes. No. Why is she bleeding upwards? What the hell? You got the garden key. I love when a path assembles right in front of you and leads to a dragon head gun. Bastion Dev saw that floor and said, write that down! I've got it. The animal-only sequel to this. Clive Jericho's Unbarking. Okay, now we're talking. Yo, its tongue's flicking? Look at that. Did you see that? What the hell? Oh, I'm in. I'm locked in. Uh-oh. Who's giggling at me? Ah, fuck. Get ice blasted? Get ice blasted? They're burping on me? I need to learn what this gun does. Ooh, he's frozen? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, this rules. I would have never guessed it was an ice gun. I really wish they'd been able to market this game. I think sequels, how cool sequels could have gotten, I'm saying. I did want to say, this is something I saw as I was looking stuff up for this game. It's $1.49 on GOG right now. So if you really want to play it, I would have defended this in front of Congress. Yeah, it's $1.50 right now. This game's $1.50. Ooh, secret. Okay. I need to read about the Tibetan war cannon. Right, I saw the Kane games are 97 cents too. That's sick. I've heard of this weapon only in story and forged of gold. It is a mystical weapon of Tibetan folklore that was lost in a mountainous area during a great battle. They called it the war cannon. Rumor has it that the person that holds this weapon must be of pure heart for it to function correctly. That's me. I seem to be able to discharge some sort of cold sphere out of it. I wonder if it can slow down these bastard creatures. Yeah, all the weapons have their own lore. Every single conversation you have with an NPC, Patrick writes down notes about it. So it's like you have the conversation, and then you can get the protagonist's like internal monologue about what he absorbed from that conversation after the fact. It's really cool. When I said that they wanted to make a game with a protagonist that you can like connect to, they did a really good job through this notes system. Some connections are made to be discovered, while others should remain unseen. Some lands are best never spoken, as their hell lies in between. The words ring in the mind like a dream with irony not lost, for Oneiros is simply that, the dream city of forgotten souls. Governed by none but watched by many, with a sky that bleeds crimson, it is the only uncharted realm this scholar has witnessed. For the single time I attempted to graph the land, it seemed to belittle me by changing shape. I will keep watch over this tower until the entrance can be sealed. Otto Kiesinger. I don't forget what it is. I forget what it is. Get dragon blasted. See ya in hell. Give me this health pack. Oh, fuck. He brought a buddy. Heal me up. We know Patrick's pure of heart. We'd let him sleep in our bed. I totally would. If he needed a place to stay, I'd hop on the couch. I'd let him stay in my bed. And I'd bring him a glass of warm milk to wind down for the night, because I'm sure he's had a very busy day of traveling. And a couple Oreo cookies. I went to Sam's Club on Monday for the first time since moving here. Actually shopped at Sam's Club. And for those that know me, I worked for 5.5 years at Costco. And so I had, a little bit of a moral opposition to Sam's Club versus Costco. Because Costco is, it's where I worked. I loved it there. It was great. I worked at Costco in 2 different states, in Detroit as well as Manhattan and New York City. And going into Sam's Club, I liked it. It was fun. The next night, it made me really sad because, honestly, I missed working at Costco. I really liked it there, and just little things about being in Sam's Club, like getting mad that Sam's Club has music playing over the speakers at all times, whereas Costco is quiet. I was like, that's messed up. Costco would never play music like this. And like the whole thing, I just like got to get over my hump.
Won't budge.
Because I do. I miss it. I missed it. Get frozen. My Sam's Club is quiet. That's so messed up. CEO of Costco seems like a dude that started from the bottom and really gave a shit about the employees. Yeah, he does. He does. I've met him. I've met both the ex-CEO and the current CEO. Craig Jelinek and what's the old CEO's name? I forget. I forget what his name is, but I've met both of them. They come to each of the locations, I think, on like a 2-year cycle. So they'll pull up to your Costco once every 2 years. And so they'll hit like 4 or 5 in a day, do a building walk, shake hands with the general manager, and like, you know, just they'll do like tours. Maybe it's more than every 2 years. Maybe it's like once every 5 years or something. But in my time at Costco across 2 different states, I've met both of them.
Won't budge.
But yeah, good place. Whoa, cool. I've only ever been to a BJ's, I think. The thing about BJ's versus Costco, and this is just like a weird fun fact that like nobody's gonna care about. BJ's does day passes, and it was always a big thing to try and explain to people that like, no, we don't do day passes. If you want to shop here, you have to buy the $60 membership because that's we're a wholesale club. You have to be a member, whatever else. No day passes, especially in New York, because there are a lot of BJ's in New York. All right. I like the unlimited ammo of this, but at the same time, oh, you know what? We're going back. We're going back to the garden. We have the membership and we make a BJ's run every few months. Yeah. Let me do a quick save here. And I'm going to run to the restroom. I just realized it's 9 o'clock. I will be right back, and I'll bring some Halloween Oreos that I got at Sam's Club. I'm back, and look what I got. A little 2-pack of orange Boo Oreos. This is what I was talking about. This is what I would give Patrick Galloway if he pulled up, if he knocked on the door and said, hey man, I'm tired as hell. I've been fighting eldritch monstrosities and howlers all day. I've been shooting ectoplasm out of my wrist all afternoon. I just need a place to chill. I'd offer him my bed. I'd make it up nice. I'd say, hey, dip these suckers in some warm milk and enjoy your time. Oreos and warm milk sounds kind of not the move, but I don't know. What do I know? I don't think the warm milk would work with the Oreos. I think you need the cold milk is key. That's not true. Don't listen to her. That's not true. Nancy dips Oreos in water. Spotted. It's just because I said warm milk earlier. Yeah, as like a help go to bed thing. I haven't drank a glass of milk in years. Like since I was at my grandma's house and maybe even before that. We do not have, I haven't bought a gallon of milk in 2 years maybe. It's been a long time since I've had a gallon of milk. All right. Back at it. The only milk in my house is used for coffee. Black coffee. What does Dale Cooper say? Black as midnight on a moonless night? Something like that. Man, I like the sound design in this game a lot. Oat milk for coffee for me. I use coconut creamer or drink it black. I almost puked at her kitchen table watching her. Okay, if you almost puked at her kitchen table watching her, don't say I hate to tell you, but any liquid works. Because if it makes you vomit, it doesn't work. You can't throw up at a woman's dinner table because she's dipping cookies into water and then spin around and say, "Hate to tell you, Susie, but any liquid works." It doesn't. You just proved that it doesn't. you just proved that no, not any liquid works. Clearly. So the answer is cold milk and Oreos. That's it. Anything else is pushing it. Oat milk would be okay for Oreos, though. You know, plant-based milks, anything like that, that'll do. It working differs from my opinions. All right, you know what, Nancy? You got me back. You lost me, then you got me back. Because I also believe that opinions only matter very little. Oh, what the fuck? Excuse me. Holy shit, man. And everybody has their own view on the world and things. I hate these guys, man. Oat milk is good with chocolate chip cookies, especially Chips Ahoy Chunky. I've never had those. I've had Chips Ahoy Chewy. My grandma loved. Did I get the Halloween Oreos with the orange filling? You bet your ass I did. Of course. Of course. My grandma loved Chips Ahoy. She would just sit there and like Chips Ahoy and Entenmann's Donuts. She would just like if you left her alone at the kitchen table. For context, my grandma suffered from like really late stage dementia, so like she didn't have a lot of memory, at all, short term or long term. And so if you like got up, I have like a video of me going to the kitchen table, and it's like, where did that donut come from? And she would just look up and go, I don't know. Because she would just tear into an unopened donut container just because she could not help herself. She just loved Entenmann's mini donuts that much. And I don't blame her. They're good. Health pack? I'll take it. This is getting really loud now. I used to eat Entenmann's Raspberry Danish a lot. Really good stuff. Yeah, my grandma was a sweets fiend. Like, non-stop. Was obsessed. You had to, like, cut her off. What the hell is that? What the? Excuse me? I'm trying to investigate here. Seriously, what the fuck is that? Do these things never-ending spawn? I think they do. That's a little frustrating. That's too bad. I need to, like, get to the source of these so that I can be left alone. I have dessert with every meal. That's awesome. And you deserve it. Okay, we're trying to get outside. We're trying to get outside. I need the garden key, but I don't know which one the garden door is. I have dessert very rarely. Sugar doesn't agree with me. Yeah, sugar agrees with me, and I wish it didn't. Dessert for me is so rare. I don't have much of a sweet tooth. I have a very, very high sugar tolerance, for sure. And, like, I don't know. I don't really, like, drink that much soda anymore or anything. I know, like, I get excited about new soda flavors and things, but by and large, I'm not, like, guzzling down, you know, liters of soda or anything a day. But I've never been the kind of person to be like, oh, this is far too sweet. It's like, that's never, I don't think I've ever gotten something and gone like, this is too sweet. It's all, you are that guy. You're the ooh, ooh, ooh. No, no, no. None for me. Thanks. You can have that. That is too sweet. I've never been that guy. And I'll never be that guy, okay? Don't you ever think I'll be that guy. What's up, Aaron? Hello? You good? Oh, he's not gonna let me take this. He's being a little asshole. Whap. He's just pranking me. Honestly, it's a good prank. He doesn't really care too much. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're into Aaron's funhouse. Oh, no. Save. Uh-oh. Man, I am in... These guys just... These never-ending spawners. No. Holy shit. Oh! Oh! Did you see that? It took him 2 pulls. One pull just snapped his leg on the way up. Oh, I kind of want to die again. You guys, if you guys missed that, you need to see it. You need to see this. One sec. You guys absolutely have to see this. I got dragged down to the monster realm. If you're tabbed out right now,
Locked.
this is me telling you to tab back in because you gotta see how I die here. I go through this door. When we die to this creature, watch the death animation. It's so good. Everybody's so excited for the Callisto Protocol death animations. Just let this guy take me out. Oh no, it's not gonna do it every time. Okay, it doesn't do it every time. Got it. I was tabbed out looking at a pic of this GPU so I could put the cooler back on properly. I'm gonna make this happen, because it's fucking cool. Franco will tell you. Franco saw it. It's worth it. It's worth it. We just have to actually, like, get the RNG chance of getting the death animation. It's really good. Stand by. Ignore that idiot. It is one of the best things in Dead Space. Yeah. It truly is. The Howlers did. Yep. You don't even feel... That's me right now. I didn't feel bad. I want you guys to see it because it's cool. Okay, here we go. They go down. They grab me. One pull snaps my leg, and the other pull brings me all the way down. Wasn't that sick? And you have camera control the whole time. So you can, like, angle the camera around to make sure you get a good look at it. That's so, so cool. And that was, like, in one of the interviews I read, you know, honestly, similar to Chronicles of Riddick. They were talking about how do you keep a character, you know, relatable and add to the horror in a first-person horror game. And they said in an interview, we're not shy about pulling the camera back and having these moments where you have to, you know, experience in third person what just happened to you. And that was one of them. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Dude, they non-stop, man. They're non-stop. They're non-stop. Oh no, they're waves. Okay. Okay. What is that? Here, oh, I can't go? Okay. What the fuck? Hopefully that door opened now. How do I break this? Oh. I was right. Whoa. Guys. Into this room. What the fuck is... Okay. New move? New move just dropped? Dispel? Let's find out what it does. I am fairly certain this can stop or affect any and all magic I may encounter. I might try this spell on an obstacle of smaller magnitude, lest it fail in my most dire time. That's actually what that emote chain is, exactly what happened. I don't know how he did that and then just acted like it was nothing. I have to... Let me just activate all these so that we don't have the note. Okay. Dispel. Cool. I hope that these guys aren't... Oh, servant key. I hope that these guys aren't here, like, forever. You know, that would kind of bum me out just a little bit. Is this taking me down? Wow, cool shortcut. Huge shortcut. But how do I get back up? I don't know if I want to go here. Let me go back. Let me go back. But that's a really cool way to get down there. That's awesome. But I have the servant's key. I have a couple more things that I can do here. So I don't necessarily want to leave yet. Yeah, I do hope that these, like, Cthulhu beasts aren't bugging me for the rest of time. Okay, door here. You picked up silver bullets? Okay. Yeah, because they're frustrating, man. Anything exciting? Nothing. Jammed. Okay.
Jammed.
Got bullets here. We've got a health pack here. All good things. I'm glad we're making these trips. As cool as, like, progression is, I'm glad that we're, you know. Okay, so that was everything in here. Cool. Because these doors are locked. These ones opened. I don't know if there's any, like, secret shit inside here if I, like, push this or do anything. Or no, it doesn't seem like it. All right, cool. Cool, 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 cool. So that's our secret shortcut down.
Won't budge.
Won't budge. What do we got in here? This is the door. Oh, what is this?
Need a key.
Workroom key. Don't have that yet. Yeah, that was good loot. That was good loot. I'm glad that we did that. And then this is just where I came from. So, we're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, this game fucking owns. I am really loving it.
Jammed.
And I don't have this key.
Won't budge.
Okay. Now I go back down. I just want to make sure, just in case I miss anything. Because it feels like something that, like, once you're gone, you're gone.
Jammed.
But I guess that's kind of proven wrong by the fact that we're about to go back to where we were before. So, let's just do it. Here we go. And down we go. I'm having such a good time with this one, guys. I really am. Take me out. No crashes, no crashes. Okay, save. And now we're here. Oh! Fuck. Shit, shit. Okay.
Stuck.
It has crashed. It did crash. I got a hard crash on a loading screen. And then when I booted it up the second time, it said, "Do you want to launch in safe mode?" And I went, "No." Oh no! The lady! Holy shit. Yeah, it crashed loading in a new area. The poor lady. She was so nice before. Dude, this guy being able to one-shot. This is good. She's in heaven too. Anything else? Anything else? I think we're good in here. It's just the med pack. We'll take a look down here. Ooh, nice. I'll give it a rest. Molotov cocktails. All right. Cool. Oh, this is spooky. Water. Little water ripples. Hey! Huh. Nope. Okay, got him. Got him, got him, got him. Health pack. Love to see it.
Stuck.
Jammed door. Ooh, this is opening. Nice.
Jammed.
Huh. Nope. Whoa. Got his ass. This is looking like a big booba lady's about to chase us. It does. It does look like the basement of the Dimitrescu mansion, doesn't it? I loved that area. All the fire effects and stuff. Man, what a good game. Are you ready for the DLC? I cannot wait. Okay, I think we're good. I think, but I don't want to. I really don't want to miss things. Okay, they blocked this off so that we stay doing
Won't budge.
linear progression. They blocked this door off. That's interesting. And now we have the garden key. So, let's save, just in case. Work our way outside. We're going outside, y'all. Oh, man. Man, I'm really happy that this is the game that won it. And this is where we started. Something I'd never heard of, you know, before this stream. I think Clive Barker's Jericho is one that I, know the cover of, you know? Ooh.
What can you tell me about Lisbeth?
I've seen her. I've seen poor Elizabeth on the heather.
When?
I was coming back to the manor one evening, and I saw a silhouette perched atop a hill. At first, I thought it was a banshee, but I caught a glimpse of her face by the family mausoleum. It was Lisbeth, poor dear.
Family mausoleum?
It's to the west of the main house, through the trees.
Is that near the standing stones by chance?
Standing stones, you have no need to go out there. There's nothing but bad luck and suffering for all who visited that island. I'll unlock the gate to the outer grounds, but I assure you that venturing out to the standing stones will lead to no good.
He's sweaty. He's a hard worker. He's a hard worker. I finally spoke with the servant the maid said had seen Lisbeth. He's convinced he saw her perched on a hill, watching him. West of the manor, the family mausoleum seems the first place to investigate. Cool. Do you recognize that quake jump?
Stuck.
It's the same jump sound effect. Uh-oh. Save him, save him. Save him. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Yeah, shoot me. Leave him alone. Bro, that's not a weed. These weeds are driving me crazy. You're a little confused there. Yo, this reminds me of, can't re-record those grunts in a slightly Irish accent? Listen, man, they ran out of funding. They would if they could, but EA pulled the plug. EA went far too scary. Sorry. No chance. Dude. This is a great, I mean, this is downright geometric hedge trimming. He's doing an incredible job. Whatever they're paying him, they're not paying him enough. He's trimming the hedges. Man's playing an invisible piano. Hey, come on, come on. I don't question how he does his work so long as the work gets done. How he does it is none of my business. What's up?
What are you doing here?
Just tell me where that trail heads off to.
Bethany used to go horseback riding in the hills, but that was so long ago.
Oh.
Stuck.
Bethany's gate key. Okay.
Won't budge.
Okay, so we're going to the mausoleum. No. I'm not the hedge trimmer. You're thinking of the other guy. What's he doing? Oh, he's the hat sweeper. They never provided him with a broom. So fucked up.
Won't budge.
Okay, save. Oh, wow, look at this, look at this. I love this stuff, man. I love it so much. Let's go. We're going to the mausoleum. Wow. Ooh. Oh, those are enemies.
You're more of a mule than a man.
Excuse me? She's out of here. Beautiful, isn't it? The rolling hills of Ireland. Told you a big booba lady's gonna be running around. Honestly, technically not wrong. I'm loving this. I'm truly loving this game. Oh, wait. It's the wiggly wobbly models. Oh god. It's like I can aim at a head if it wasn't constantly flipping and flopping around. But maybe that's just cope. I'm just not good at shooting with a mouse. The hits are so impactful. They really are. It's got a really nice hit animation and the actual bullet sounds are unbelievably crunchy. This is Bergenworth. That's where we are right now. We're in Bergenworth. Ow. Fuck, man. Yo, what's up, Mr. J? How are you? Fancy seeing you here. Franco, look who it is. It's Mr. J himself. How are you doing, bud? It has been a while. Hope everything's going well with you, man. Nice. Oh, and they give you a ton of bullets. I just went from 74 to 98. I'm not sweating it. I'm not doing that bad if that's how many bullets I'm getting. Excuse me. I'm supposed to take 6 bullets to kill any enemy in the game. Ooh, scroll. You know what he opened? I took a nap last year, I think, and woke up like a week ago. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. This spell causes creatures I have just killed to be brought back to life, this time to join my cause. As disturbing as it is to call the dead back, I'm afraid that if the scroll doesn't work correctly, I may be raising these devilish creatures only to have to fight them all over again. There's no accounting for what might happen should I attempt to use it on a living organism. Whoa. Okay, flip this switch. I don't know what that did. It's jammed. We're jammed. Yo, thank you so much for gifting the sub, Stadium Arts.
Stadium underscore Arts gifted a tier 1 sub from J053.
Mr. J, it's good to see you. Huh. I'm frankly a little scared. At the moment. Stand by. Stand by. Ooh, there it is. Bring this guy back to life. You. Join me. Did it work? I think it worked. I think it worked. Yeah, they're fighting, they're fighting, they're fighting. Yes, yes, enemy infighting. What's up, buddy? Woohoo! Woohoo! He's my friend now. Cool game, by the way. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it. Penitence for my previous transgressions? No transgressions. No transgressions to speak of. I look away for 1 minute and you're necromancing, you better believe it. In fact, we're gonna go level 2 necromancy mode with this amplifier. And by that, when we have the stone out, it's actually level 3. We do a little bit of raising the dead around here. Can I get this guy back? Huh. No. What's going on? Is he okay? I guess we gotta go. What does this say? Covenant. Oh, we're going into a gravesite in the mausoleum. Whoa. Loading, loading, loading. Once we get through this load, we gotta save. Okay. Save it. Here we go. Scared? 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 Yeah, I knew they were gonna hurt me. Let's try ectoplasm. Just get me through this. This is cool, man. I was not expecting it to go like this heavy into adventure mode. I gotta say, I was not. Ah, fuck. Okay. And now, can I bring him back? Come on, buddy. Nice. Anyone here like DMC, Devil May Cry? Or Run? Like the rap group. Absolutely. Oh! Oh! Skeletons. Okay, I don't think I'm strong enough for that. One sec. Okay. not strong enough to bring those guys back. I was literally thinking the same thing, like, hell yeah, run DMC, baby. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Devil May Cry? So my only experience with Devil May Cry, I had my best friend growing up, and still my best friend to this day, had M-rated games before anybody else I knew, and had God of War and Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, is that what that one's called? The special edition. And I only ever played Devil May Cry 3 at his house. I have never played Devil May Cry 3 on my own time. It's only ever been with him at his house. This is so cool. Did you see what I just did? I'm about to go into a secret new area, I think. I'm going deeper and deeper down into this cave. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go down here. DM3 is the best. Honestly, you should play it. I plan to. It's on the list for potential stream games. But I don't know how long any of that'll take. It could be a long, long time before we see any of those. Yeah, we got skeletons and we got a ladder to the outside world. I feel like I should have explored a little bit. Same here. Best friend sat me down and showed me the intro to DMC3, and it was too cheesy for me to take seriously. I like the combat style. Bayonetta's fun. Nier Automata takes a lot from Devil May Cry. Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised you think that way about Devil May Cry. This is fucking loud. Is this loud for, like, absurdly loud for you guys? That, like, blew my eardrums out. Man, that was, like, shrill, shrill, shrill loud. I need my gun. Oh, I have Molotovs too. How do I get that? It's really cheesy, but I love it. It's my literal childhood. One of my first games I played. Yeah, it rules. Pizza and stuff, pool balls. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. No, I hear you. I hear you. To each their own, totally. Oh, I'm glad that we get to see the skeletons in the daylight. Uh-oh. I pressed the Windows button. Ah, we crashed. I accidentally pressed the Windows button and we crashed. Good thing we saved. Good thing we've been saving. We're on our save game as opposed to before. That isn't what happened last time. That was just me, like, fat palming the Windows button on the... playing on 2000, Mr. J, on an actual retro vintage PC that Stadium Arts built for me for the channel. Have original hardware for all these old games. Do you want to take a look at it before I... Oh, I'm so glad I did that. Holy shit, I'm so glad I did that. I'm not streaming on the PC. So the PC is connected... Actually, Stadium Arts, I'm using a DVI to HDMI connector because that VGA to HDMI was giving me weird diagonal interference banding. I don't know what it was, if it was like a power thing or whatever. There was some sort of interference that was causing diagonal banding that I could see the same way the Dreamcast did. So I got a DVI to HDMI converter, and I'm running off of that into an HDMI splitter that splits one half into my monitor, one half into a capture card. So, if you have trouble hitting the control with your pinky, I found when I first controlled a shift was too hard for me. No, it's not that at all. It's not a beginner FPS tip. It was like just me going back onto my computer, and when I was putting my hands back on the keyboard, this is a new keyboard for this stream, and I just fat palmed the Windows button. It wasn't a trying to press control thing. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm really happy with it. And it's working really well, too. Blow this away. Come on, baby. Oh no, not a Molotov. Cool. That was neat. Did you hear that? That was really neat. Alright, alright, alright. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't get too excited for too long. Save when we get out of here. We just have to be on top of our save game. Ow. Nice. Playing on old PCs are too much for me. I need something to do everything, which I have. Yeah, so I was originally, when I started doing PC stuff on the channel, I was running it just on, you know, playing like Steam releases or GOG releases or whatever. And I ran into really bad compatibility problems with Rainbow Six. And that kind of kicked this whole thing off. Was the original 1998 Rainbow Six just has a lot of troubles playing on modern hardware. Ow. Ow. Oh wait, no, I want to go here. There we go. But yeah, it is super cool. I'm really, 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 really happy with how everything turned out. I need to get up to that. Fuck, man. There we go. Play a lot of retro games, but always use an emulator, like a virtual machine or something. Yeah, we played Diablo 2 on a Windows 2000 virtual machine. And that worked really well for me, you know? I had no problems. I was able to play it start to finish, running a Windows 2000 virtual machine. It looked great, sounded great. The only thing I couldn't do was like the 3D perspective shift, which, I mean, not a huge deal. I'm not too stressed about that. But yeah, aside from that, it was perfect. Oh, okay, you're talking console emulation, like Dolphin or PCSX3 or whatever. Yeah. Hold up. Oh no, okay, it doesn't work the way I thought it would. If you catch them while they're still on the ground, it looks like you can... It looks like you can cast the undead... Like if you do this before he gets up... Oh, he's already dead. You can do the reanimate the dead, and because they're skeletons, they just immediately die. Wait, I need enough juice. Oh, we did it. Cool. Love how the dragon cannon sounds like our motorcycle revving up, then a crossbow being fired, and then a dragon cannon, and everything about it. Right. It's got like the dragon, like tiger purr. Like in like fantasy movies where when the dragon like is about to breathe fire, it kind of purrs for a second. You know what I'm talking about? It's really good. I think that one skelly attacked the others because the other speared him. Okay, but regardless, my keys are messing me up right now. I've been getting a blue right there. You just saw it. Did you see the blue? When the reticle turns blue, that means I can use the reanimation thing. And when I used it, yeah, it just completely vaporizes them. So it takes all of my mana, but they get fucking vaporized, which is cool. Right, like that. Get vaporized? Yeah. Just a fun, like, side mechanic of things that work differently for living creatures. But because these are already dead, you can one-hit vaporize a skeleton with the reanimation thing because there's nothing to reanimate. That's awesome. Okay, now where am I going from here? How do I get to this? Is this a jump puzzle? Do I just push it off? I do not know. Is there a ladder? I did shoot it like 3 or 4 times. Probably even more than that, but it didn't want to come down. I'll try it again. Could just be an aim thing. Because the book came down when I shot it. Like it was nothing. But this is not... Maybe dragging it? See? There was a book earlier that did just come down when it was shot. But this is not giving me the same luxury here. And I think I'm nearly out of... Yeah, I am. I am absolutely out of... Oh, shit. I'm going to the monastery? Uh-oh. I did not mean to do this. Did you see the Portal RTX mod? I did. That's cool. I'm like... I'm a little stubborn, a little bit, just about... Man, the boat just got huge. Oh. I think I gotta go back. It looks like it's doing like a... Like it's not a recreation by Valve directly, you know? I just saw green. Yeah, how do I get that? I need it? And how do I get it? No. God damn it. Yeah, it's not that. You think it looks amazing? Yeah, it looks good. I'm just like... It's no different than like a fan mod to me. Which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm down for it. But I'm not like as excited as I would be if it was a... You know, Valve Direct thing. I gotta figure this out. Half-Life 2 VR. I did see that one. Now, I loved Half-Life Alyx. While I do think that Half-Life Alyx was, like, absolutely built from the ground up for VR in a way that really only works for it, and playing it in non-VR just would not at all hit the same as a game. I wonder how Half-Life 2 in VR would be. Now, I don't have my VR headset hooked up anymore. In fact, the last time I used it was for the Psychonauts, like, middle game, the Rhombus of Ruin. I played that before Psychonauts 2 came out. But I should. It's actually really good. That's sweet. That's sweet. That's really, really cool. I'm happy to hear it. You know what? I'm going to look in the strategy guide, because I do have the strategy guide. I'll see if I can get to it. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, you guys can't see this, but the mausoleum, top of the sarcophagus, yeah. Let's see. I want to know if I don't think I missed anything. Oh, wait. Appear as a vague blue mist. Oh, I did not see these guys at all. Okay, well. Oh, well. We missed a little bit, it looks like. Which is cool. I'm down for a little missable stuff. Elizabeth taunts you. Top of the sarcophagus. Go back to the mausoleum. Things aren't much safer on the top of the ladder. Here we go. Unfortunately, you climb out of a sarcophagus in the middle of a graveyard with a few angry, decayed saints. Hit the one that appears right in front of you with the invoke spell, then run out of the crypt area. Continue straight ahead until you spot a wharf. Run down and jump off the boat. Okay, you'll sail off to the monastery, leaving the decayed saints behind you, at least for now. Okay, cool. So, that's our answer. The answer is we leave. And away we go. I've only used the pistol and crowbar. I kind of don't like the aimed on sights model for it. It doesn't line up exactly. Kind of annoying. Otherwise, really cool. Yeah, I want to check it out. I do want to check it out, but I'm particular about fan-made stuff. You know? Like, I would be a lot more... Ooh, I like these little rolling green Irish hills. I'd be a lot more eager to check it out if it was like a Valve thing proper, right? But Valve is like all about the community. So, you know, they support it wholeheartedly. This is awesome. This is so cool. Ah, fuck. Huh. Ow, dude. Come on, buddies. Can I have two? I can. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Come on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Who's this? What's this? Okay, health pack and one dead guy. This is awesome, man. Man, this reminds me, honestly, this is giving me like Northern Journey vibes now. Franco. One of my favorite games of last year. Like top 5, top 10, and I beat 113 games last year. Was Northern Journey, which was a single dev game that was very much like an adventure on this island where you just stumbled upon big new things. This is a lot more linear, of course, but... Where are my buddies? Just needs more zip lines, right. Hello? Are you guys... They are? They're not my friends? 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 What the hell? I'm cursed now? Who are these guys? They got big swords? What is this? We do. Earth Nuggets, it's one of the things I love most. Nice chilling here for a while. We really gotta get ready to go to bed and school, so see ya. Mr. J, I'm happy you popped in. And for your Twitch travels, enjoy the emotes. Thank you again, Stadium Arts, for gifting that sub to Mr. J. And I hope to see you around, man. I hope to see you sometime soon. It was good to see you. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Have a good night. All right. Where to next? I guess we'll go down here first. This game's awesome. This game is awesome. Has anybody here played this? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Donkey? New book? Okay. I can only hope that someone will find these scribblings of mine, someone who can continue my quest, for I may not be long for this earth. I seek a magical talisman, an evil weapon known as the Scythe of the Celt. I fear that this weapon has fallen into the wrong hands, and so I have undertaken a quest to find the scythe before it was taken from this ancient monastery. You see, hard as it may be to believe, there is a way to travel back to the days when this monastery was populated with the wise monks who first found the Scythe of the Celt. These monks were versed in the ways of magic, and they had a portal that would allow them to travel across distant lands instantaneously, across distant times as well. I know not exactly where this portal is, but I do know that 3 items were required to open it. A golden medallion in the shape of a sun, a potion made primarily of mercury, And finally, an ancient scroll on which the incantation to the portal was written. I myself have found this medallion and hidden it nearby, but the other two components elude me yet. And now it appears I will never have a chance to find them. I have broken my leg, and I fear that these strange dog beasts that roam this land can sense my weakness. They come closer with each passing sun. I fear that they will soon attack. May faith be my armor. Brother Jonathan McMure. Wow. What's up, donkey? You're staying alive, buddy. You just hang out. John? I'm gonna solve your mystery and complete your quest. Don't you worry about it. In fact, why don't you come with me? And I bring him back from the dead, and he comes up, and it becomes like a buddy adventure. I have an RPG party. This game rules. This game's really, really, really good. Man, and so is Northern Journey, dude. Oh, shit. What? What? I don't know. Are they like raiders or? Okay, it's a stealth game now. Stay quiet. Don't let the donkeys know that we're here. Sneak up. Pop a health pack just to be safe. I'm crouched. I'm gonna try and avoid them if I can. No, they spotted me. Was not expecting this, I can tell you that. I curse you. I'm cursed again. I'll see you in hell. Oh, we got the tower key. We can go back for the tower now. But let's go deeper in first. Let's go deeper in first. Man, there are a lot of donkeys. I thought it was just that one. Is this open?
Stuck.
Stuck. Okay. Whoa. I gotta tell you, I was not expecting this. This is a twist if I've ever seen one. And not like a plot twist, just like a like an enemy design twist. Maybe this is part of the gruesome enemy profiles on the in the strategy guide. Oh, we got a new guy here.
He's reloading.
Oh, cool. That is cool. Did you hear that? He's reloading and like shouts. That's awesome. All right, take me in. It's got infighting.
Won't budge.
It's got reloading shouts. What does this game not have, really? All right, we gotta go back to the tower, and then I'll bet you we gotta come back here in a second. Now that we have the tower key. Far Cry 2 has a bunch of stuff like that. I'm excited for Far Cry 2. I really am. I think Far Cry 2 is like, even the Ubisoft haters are like, but you know what? Far Cry 2 kind of had one, right? Like, it's like, as much as, you know, as much as we want to like shut down Far Cry and Ubisoft stuff, back then, Far Cry 2, they really had one. The fire, you know, you hear everybody talk constantly about the fire. Hello? 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 I'm excited to check out Far Cry 2 eventually. I mean, obviously, gotta do Far Cry 1 first, but Far Cry 1 is gonna split. Oh, there's the medallion, And the chest key. Okay, so we got the medallion. We got one of 3 parts for this. Is there anything up there? No, doesn't look like it. One of 3 parts. 3 was a downgrade AI-wise. Got it. I think 120 is my maximum ammo capacity. I didn't see a chest. Did you see a chest over here? I guess I'll go and look, but I didn't see a chest. But there are enemies running from this way, so... Oh, God. I love it. I love it so much. I love the reanimation so much. Maybe I should have played Diablo as a necromancer, man. Alright, we're looking for a chest here. We're looking for a chest.
Won't budge.
That won't budge. I have to, now that this retro PC is all up and running, I want to port my Diablo 2 save over. And I have a promise to keep, because we started Diablo 2 before I introduced Goated Plus on the channel. So Lord of Destruction wasn't, you know, part of the playthrough. And so I still have to do Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, and I think it would be like a little too short to be its own role, right? I don't think I would want to do it as its own role, but I did promise that I would do that and the Dishonored DLC as YouTube exclusives. So I just have to set aside time and like sit down and play those actually with, you know, the camera on and everything else, so that we can have those in the books as playthroughs for the channel. I have to find out where this chest is. Ooh. 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 What's this? Silver bullets?
Stuck.
Stuck, man. That's not what I want. Not at all what I want. Uh-oh. I heard you. Okay. So I have 30 silver bullet ammo. Whoa. Whoa! Dude, what the fuck? What the hell? I'm scared. I'm terrified. Help. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That was 1 health. Literally 1 health. Give me another. I'm so scared. That was too much. That was too much for me. What's he gonna do? I don't know when the last time I saved was. That was way too much. Okay, he did. He took my head and it's... Oh, he ate it! Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that was too much. I totally panicked. Yeah, I don't know where we last saved. Okay. So I just have to do a little bit. Yeah, there's been a lot of really, really good death animations. I guess namely those 2. So I guess maybe that's not a lot, but there've been a few, and they stand out. All right. You come up. You come up. Can I get 1 more? Can I get 3? No, he's going. Yeah, I'm loving this game. Should have called it Clive Barker's Dying. Yo. Look at that. You can see him up on the hills. It's makes me happy. This game makes me happy. It's got so much imagination to it. Can I kill one of these guys and bring them back? I want to try. Please, please, please let me pick the fucking stone. Thank you. No, that's not the... Oh my god, dude. And they're gone. Wait. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, we got a new death animation. What the? Why?
You must have a death wish.
Alright, we got another one. I did. My fingers fumbled all over the keyboard. That's what kills me. More than the mouse. I fumble around the keyboard way too often. And like this spell wheel is not the most... It's not the easiest to navigate, you know? Like it wants you to actually rotate the mouse in, like it's not like you have a center point and you select from the center point. It actually wants you to rotate your mouse counterclockwise or clockwise to select whatever you want on this wheel. But it doesn't always know where you're going. And so like sometimes when you start going counterclockwise, it just goes to a random spot. And it's easy when you're doing it nice and slow here, more or less. But when you're actively trying to do shit, it's a little less so. What's up, Tay? Tay? I love this video game. I love this game. You're going nuts shooting ectoplasm and he just chops you. That's true. I knew you would. And you know what? I've recommended this game to you before for you to play either on the channel or on your own time. And I want to re-recommend it. I want to bump this recommendation again for you. Northern Journey. I talked about Northern Journey probably a couple months back. Northern Journey, man. Northern Journey is like bug game. Yeah. But like daddy long leg kind of bugs. Really thin, you know, wiry legs kind of thing. But yeah, definitely got some bugs to it. Definitely got some bugs. And I have a bad bug phobia, so I have problems with it. Did y'all say bugs? Right. So I have bug issues, and it really... I was totally okay with it. A lot of bug... That's true. A lot of bug noises. Okay, so they do not stay animated for very long. At all. Whoa! See my friend? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Come on. Let's go. This is... He heard the grandfather clock? Right. Okay, we gotta get to Jonathan. And the donkey. This is about where I got that night I was mentioning playing along with Kai's. Haven't played since, unfortunately. It's got, he's not a dog. Come on. It's, for something that is, like, linear, right? I mean, for my assumption, it's linear. It's like, I do feel like intense FOMO when I move from one area to the other. Like, did I miss a doorway? Did I have these keys? Do I need to use them now or do I use them later? Like, what's the order here? How much of it is hidden side areas that I should have already done that I've now missed? And how much of it is, don't worry about it, you'll get it later. Like, I feel like I've been pretty thorough, all things considered, but, you know, it never quite feels like enough. Whoa, cool somersault, Patrick. I sure love to drop 2.5 ton bomb on tanks in War Thunder. One tiny king. How the heck are you, bud? You're here in the first horror game of the horror game block. This is Clive Barker's Undying. Clive Barker, the writer-director of Hellraiser, if you know Hellraiser. Okay. Wait. Bring this dude back. I need your help. Blast him. Blast him. Slice him. Nice. And you know what? Bring him back too. Come on. Did you think the worst part in Hellraiser was the dad running his hand on the nail while moving the couch? No, but I get it. No, but I totally do get it. When I watched that moment, I was like, oh yeah, I can see that. But it did not hit me as hard as it hit you. But like, totally understand why it would. Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, recognize my, my companions? You recognize them? What about this one? You recognize this guy? You seen the VHS movies before? I haven't. I've heard they're really good, though. Dude, they suck. Low-key, they kind of suck. It's mostly a meme for me at this point. Fair enough. Fair enough. The VHS movies are messed up. I've heard they're good. Tay, did you see that the Hellraiser remake literally comes out on Friday? I didn't know until I sat down to watch it, because I thought Hellraiser was on Hulu. It's on Amazon Prime, for those that are wondering. I thought it was on Hulu. I've been ping-ponging back and forth between this stream and Giant Bomb's marathon while going through medication withdrawal. And Dan Reichert just told a story about finding out that 9/11 happened. Hold on. Hold up. Ooh. Finding out that 9/11 happened when he went to Blockbuster to rent Jacob's Ladder. And I feel like my brain has been siphoned through my nose. I need to see Jacob's Ladder. I've heard that movie's fucking crazy, yeah. I thought you meant the VHS. I thought you meant VHS tapes in general. I felt ancient. Mr. J and Tiny King appearance in the same stream were truly blessed. I didn't want to say it out loud, but yes. Yes. I haven't seen Jacob's Ladder. I don't know why your brain is being siphoned through your nose. I hope everything's okay. I hope that isn't, like, related to the medicine or lack thereof. Fuck me. I have a puzzle piece in my inventory. Oh god, this is this? This is where I died last time? Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Silver bullets, are these like way stronger? You gotta aim with them, buddy. They're not that much stronger. They're not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Bring him back. Bring him back. Meat shield. Bring him back. Bring him back. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Jacob's Ladder is a terrifying movie. I don't recommend it. Do you really not recommend it? Like, what kind of terrifying? You kind of have me, like, a little more intrigued. It was mostly like hearing that story while I'd fallen half asleep thinking I still had your stream on and then having weird brain zaps from them. Okay, I got you. I got you. Oh! Dude, I love this game. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. I just brought the big dude back. He's mine now. Very existentially terrifying in an antagonistic way. Gotcha. No, probably not my thing. Probably not my thing. I held off from watching I'm Thinking of Ending Things, even though I got like a couple recommendations from friends that would be like, you'd probably like this, just because existential type stuff does kind of fuck with me. And I've heard that that really kind of digs deep in that world. The Charlie Kaufman heal. Jacob's Ladder's quite good. I might. I mean, like, I don't know. I told me it wasn't nearly as bad on that front as they thought it would be. Perhaps not. I mean, I didn't even... See, this is when I was caring for my grandmother at the time. And so it was just like, I just didn't even want to risk it. I didn't even, like, my grandmother was going through, like, really debilitating dementia and, like, you know, passed away because she forgot how to swallow. Sorry, not to get too weird and too dark about it, but, like, that's what dementia does. That's what that illness does. You forget how to, you know, operate your body, and she died from not having enough whatever. But yeah, so that movie came out while I was in the throes of that, and I was like, you know what? Maybe not. Catholic horror movie, and that the existentialism it taps into is not exactly impactful for people not of faith. Not to say it isn't scary, it is. Gotcha. That's a really good description. Ooh, shit. No, please don't be sorry. Please don't be sorry. I don't talk about these things as like, you know, woe is me. Listen, I loved doing it. I built a connection with my grandmother that I wouldn't have had otherwise. There's just a lot of things to it that are like absolutely like very tough. Like how The Exorcist is just a vomit and jump scare movie if you don't care about demons possessing people. That is a great descriptor. Okay, I got you. Because The Exorcist fucked with me. The Exorcist, that one messed with me, for sure. It's been years, so I don't know if it still would, but it did then. What's up, buddy? Oh, you're not a buddy. Oh, he's got a shotgun? What if I just do this? What if I go like this? Molotovs suck in this game, can I tell you? Oh, this is a whole boss battle. This is a whole boss? This is a whole boss? Okay, we got him. Whew. And we got a shotgun. I had a sleepover. My friend brought The Exorcist thinking we'd be scared, but we were crying, laughing. Yeah, The Exorcist messed with me, for sure. Can't deny that. Yeah, why did he point at the Molotov before throwing it? I feel like Apostle, I forget what that one really dives into, to be honest, but I have seen it around, and I think if I saw the box art, I would go like, oh, yeah, that one. But off the top of my head, I can't visualize what that movie is. Oh, he was lighting it! Oh, Earth Nuggets, he was the same way he lit all of those lamps. Why does he got fire from his fingertips and he's not using it? Hard to purposely do horror right. A lot of things are supposed to be scary or comical. A lot of things that aren't expressly horror are terrifying. I feel like I have like, I don't know. Me with horror, I'm not a big, like, I don't get scared. A rich man's daughter is held for ransom on an island. Ooh, that sounds compelling. I'm not a big, like, scared of horror kind of person. But I will watch a horror movie and be like, oh, fuck yeah. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go. Like, the more I'll watch something really scary and come away from it like, that was really well done, right? That scare was done effectively, right? That's kind of my angle that I walk away from horror movies with.
Need a key.
Need the trapdoor key. A man went to seek for a reward. Oh, okay, cool.
Locked.
Where's a trapdoor key? Like Tate said earlier, Dad running his hand on the nail will make you feel as a viewer someone being chased by a chainsaw man isn't scary because that doesn't happen. But what if it did, though? Yeah, but like, what if it did, though? And so, from that technical perspective, that's why I really like James Wan's stuff. And that's why I had unbelievable buckets of fun. Unbelievable buckets of fun with Malignant. I thought Malignant was one of the most fun movies I've ever watched in my whole life. Malignant was a blast. Tiny King, I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything seems old. A church, not Church of God, a church for unknown women's. I'm not. Are you still talking about Apostle? I'm lost. If anybody saw Malignant, James Wan posted it up and like postured it as like his attempt at Giallo. And it wasn't that. But what it was really, really good. IDK just watched the movie. Okay, so we're still talking about Apostle. Got it. Okay, wait. Chest. Trapdoor key. Okay, we're here. Progress. Let's go. Kind of a whack chainsaw. Or shotgun. Not the strongest shotgun known to man. Progress. Seriously. But better for me, because aiming is not my strong suit in a game like this. Tiny King, this is Clive Barker's Undying. I know you wanted to be here for the horror games for October, and here you are. You made it just in time. This is day one. We just started out here. Please hope it doesn't crash, because I forgot to save for a little while. Load in. Okay. Oh, we're sliding? Oh, we're slip sliding away? Okay. Come to think of it, I was also attacked with a chainsaw when I was at Boy Scout camp. Holy shit. Why are the lights on, lights off? What does that mean? You see that? The shotgun in the bottom? Maybe it's blasting both at once versus one at a time. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Cool. Very hard to relate on a case-by-case basis. Horror in general gets so pigeonholed. You'll have people that have expectations of being scared, hype relative to how scared... Yeah. Fun movies, trend-setting horror class... Yes, absolutely. I'm totally with you. We're in trouble. We're okay. I'm fine, actually. Oh, right, we can just destroy these... The Exorcist, for me, for example, doesn't scare me, but right. Everybody has their own, like I talked about the other stream. Part of the reason why I don't drink is because I have a close family member. One of my uncles is paranoid schizophrenic. And I grew up my teen years terrified of, like, you know, any day it could happen. And I, why are we not... Come on. There we go. And as a result, I had to watch A Beautiful Mind for a high school class, like an analyzing film class in high school. And it was like, it fucked me up. I had to turn the movie off. And like, I got through the class or whatever, but it was one of the ones where you had to like watch at home, then write a report on and get back to later on. A Beautiful Mind really messed with me. Because it's just like, what of your personal life experiences, you know, would resonate? Like my dad, for example. My dad finds Mrs. Doubtfire to be a disturbing movie. Because, you know, with him and, like, being a divorced single dad and, like, the stress of custody battles or whatever in court and all that, like, he can't watch Mrs. Doubtfire. He just finds it disturbing. Like, just the whole thing of Robin Williams having to go through that length to see his kids or whatever. And obviously it's deeper than that in that movie. But, yeah, everybody's got their own thing. And everybody's thing is different. 2 guys in my troop, okay, this is Boy Scouts, got high with weed that I'm pretty sure was laced with PCP. Common problem for a while where I grew up. And then they decided it would be fun to try and kill me. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's scary. Nancy, what the hell? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's scary, though. Holy shit. A double-barrel shotgun of potent force. It appears I may choose between firing off individual or double shots, dependent on my taste, for maximum effectiveness in close-quarter combat. I don't like horror where children are terrorized, like Chucky shit. Yeah, I hear you. Everybody's, you know, everybody's tolerance and their what they can mess with and what they just go, you know what, that is absolutely not for me, and I just will not engage with it, is different. But with that being said, if you have the opportunity, watch Malignant. What a fun movie. What a fun movie. Just a rip-roaring good time. It was scary most because I was a patrol leader for the youngest kids, and I like had to basically fight these dudes in the woods at night to keep them away from young. I had a weird childhood. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get murdered. I never would have met you, and I'm glad I've met you. So, you know, to that end, I'm glad that the Chainsaw Men didn't kill you. We were just talking about Boy Scouts earlier on in the stream, talking about Boy Scout popcorn, and talking about how my experience with Boy Scouts was almost exclusively for summer camp. I only engaged in Boy Scouts for summer camp. I didn't go to any of the meetings during the year. I had, you know, my Boy Scout uniform that was like in the closet that was just there for summer camp. And I went to Camp Rotary in Michigan like 4 times, and I loved it every single time. And I had a lot of friends in Scouts. I just never like went. And so I would just pull up for summer camp and be like, yo, let's go, we're here. And then as soon as summer camp was over, it's like, all right, I'll see you next year. I will not be attending any meetings. I hope you have a good year. Like, I obviously didn't tell them that, but that was the vibe. I don't know how I get in there. I don't know if I can. Let's save here. If it doesn't crash. Okay. Save. And I guess we're jumping down, I suppose. I did not particularly like being in Boy Scouts. I wasn't religious. Didn't like authority. Didn't really like my friends. But once my parents let me stop, I didn't go back. But I did get to enter a Japan exchange program because of it, which made it worth it. Hey, that's cool. I never went to summer camp or be a Boy Scout. I loved summer camps. They're not for everybody. I think I desperately needed and like yearned for structure in my life that I didn't have. And summer camps was like a week or 2 weeks where like, yeah, your whole day is just planned. You wake up at this time, you have this meal at this time, you go to these activities at this time, you come back, you hang out, you can go to a little store and spend some fun money to like get snacks. And then it was just completely like a rigid schedule that my life desperately needed in like middle school and high school. And I loved it. But again, totally not for everybody. It's not something where like everybody needs to go to a summer camp at some point in their life. I went to a day camp at YMCA. I hated it. Yeah. See, it's like, again, totally like, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. But for me, it was very important. It was like a very important annual thing. I'm glad you had a good summer camp experience. I had a lot of good summer camp experiences. How can
this be breached?
How can this be breached? There appear to be hidden chambers beneath the monastery ruins. There are several large bricks blocking the way in, too large for me to dislodge. Perhaps if I found some sort of explosive, I might be able to blast my way past them. I went to a U of M arts summer camp where I went for choir. I went to a choir camp. Can you guys believe it? You can probably believe it. And I loved that. That took a little while for me to get into because I didn't fuck with a lot of the kids in it, right? I had to find my, like, 3 or 4 that I could talk shit with and have a good time, and it wound up being the jazz kids that were also there. Most of the people in the choir program proper at this U of M camp, I don't know. It wasn't, you know, it was like... I wasn't ever very, like, drama leaning, like, drama club leaning. Like, I wasn't that kind of singer. I just liked choral music a lot. And I liked singing. And, yeah, but it wound up being the jazz kids that I resonated with in that program. But once I did, loved it. 2-week camp. And then what else did I go to? My friend went to and subsequently helped run a Quaker camp in Virginia. Whoa, that's crazy. And it was a super important thing for his whole family. That's awesome. I mean, I've mentioned that my dad is like my dad was a big Boy Scout guy. And my dad was on track to get his Eagle or whatever. And the only reason he is not an Eagle Scout... Oh. They're vibing, dude. Oh. The only reason he's not an Eagle Scout is because he has really intense dyslexia. And he couldn't do the writing assignment. It was the only thing that held him back. Like, he had everything else. He was active in Scouts. He was, like, part of the whole thing. But because he didn't have... he had, like, a developmental disability for reading and writing. Like, letters just didn't make sense to him. He was not a Eagle Scout. But he was Life, or whatever the one just below Eagle is. And so, when we grew up, he was a Boy Scout camp guy, too. And, like, you know, was there as a camper, and then worked there, and then, like, he was a camp counselor in, you know, the summer of 1976, and snuck out in the middle of the night in the Adirondacks with friends, and went to a movie theater in another town, and saw Star Wars over the summer. And, you know, just like that kind of stuff was always like deeply, deeply, deeply in the camp experience. Yeah, it does rule. And so when we would grow up and go on trips, like annually, what's he doing? Look at his little waddle. Annually, we would always go to camp. Like his camp, Camp Reed in the Adirondacks. Oh my god. Why am I not using the shotgun? Why am I not using the shotgun? Oh, I know why, because I'm gonna die. He's eating my head. In the Adirondacks, so like camp culture and things were always like intrinsically linked to my summer times. I wasn't allowed a video game system until I was 14. I was allowed video game systems. I was like all in. But I had friends like that, Behemoth, whose parents were just like, nah. One of our neighbors, his name was Redding. They were not allowed to have video game systems, but they did have backyard baseball on the computer. So, like, it was super monitored, right? It was like the dad's work computer that they were able to play backyard baseball on. I wanted video games desperately. My parents thought it would turn me into goo or something. Now look at ya. A goo man. They were right all along. I'm somewhat goo-like. I don't think I'm very gooey. This is supposed to be a distraction. There we go. Now I'm covered in goo. Now I look down. I look at my hands. My hands are covered in goo. I'm a slimy motherfucker. Alright. This game's such a great little journey.
Must be breached.
I was not expecting it. Listen, Tay, if you're still chilling, I was not expecting to leave the mansion, really. I mean, I was just expecting to be there. I was expecting it to be a mansion game. You know? Like, these big outdoor environments are, like, not at all where I expected this game to go. And it rules. I love it. We need the gamer goo. Nancy, are you just saying that, or have I talked about it on the channel before? Have I talked about it this year? You know that used to be a channel point reward on this channel. I thought gamer goo was absolutely hilarious. Okay, alright. I thought gamer goo was really funny, so they're turning on me. So I bought gamer goo. And it's been a while? Okay. We need a gamer goo sponsorship. Listen, I DM'd them, and they just didn't even respond. I didn't even ask for a sponsorship. They were just, like, shouting people out on Twitter. And I was just like, imagine if he said gamer goo. Literally, I thought we would stay in the mansion, but gaming happened. Oh, that wasn't a med kit? I need a med kit. What I wanted was I just wanted the retweet of gamer goo so that more people would find the channel. Because it was, like, right at the beginning.
Stuck.
I was, like, pretty proactive about reaching out to indie devs to get, you know, pre-release copies for streams and things. I was kind of on top of things for a little while. Back when I was doing new games. Did you see the, God damn, man. Did you see the... One sec, I'm sorry. You understand. Did you see that Jeb Bush email New Yorker story? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what a Clive Barker is. What's up, Dunkle? Have you ever seen Hellraiser? You ever seen the horror movie Hellraiser? That's a Clive Barker. That's a Clive Barker joint. No, but I live for the hot Jeb goss. It's kind of the opposite. It's like cold Jeb, like, isn't he just kind of a sweetheart? It was a cute article for sure, but, like, I don't see New Yorker's standard readership base. I mean, maybe New Yorker, would be fine. But, like, I'm surprised it didn't get more attention of, like, you know, like the similar to Ellen DeGeneres going to the baseball game with W kind of thing. It was an article about a guy or a girl that she or he, they were going through something in life, and at the same time they were watching the 2016 election while Jeb Bush was just getting fucking made a fool of on a nightly basis on debates and things, and like the please clap and everything. And so this person turned Jeb Bush's inbox, their email, which is, you know, public knowledge, as like a venting platform to vent about their own problems in life. And kept this up for like 6 to 8 months or a year or something, and every so often would just have a one-way pen pal with Jeb Bush, which is like kind of funny. But then the article like takes a turn where Jeb Bush started responding. And this isn't a fake article, right? Jeb Bush started responding, and it all culminated in the two of them having like an hour-long Zoom call during the pandemic, where Jeb Bush just kind of like taught some like life advice to this random stranger, and was just like, you know, my way of living is whatever, X, Y, and Z. And so I don't let the kind of stuff bother me, or whatever he said. It's on New Yorker. It was okay. It was just like, I don't know. It was surprising to me to see the reaction not being like, maybe I'm just like too used to nonstop political vitriol, and maybe Jeb Bush in his like goofy, bumbly idiot charm kind of transcends that in a little ways. But yeah, it was all right. It was nice. You should check it out.
Jammed.
I thought it was nice. All right. Late Harvest. I think horror movies have blended together after they got crappy in around 1980. Whoa. That is Dunkel? One of the most powerful statements in this chat all night. And there have been a lot of them. That's one of the most powerful. Just like the advent of the slasher, you're just like, I'm out. Fuck this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't ask where my dad was on November 22nd, 1963. You know, the only reason I know that date is because my dad loved the audiobook of that Stephen King book where the guy goes back in time to try and stop it. My dad loved 11/22/63 and would like talk about it all the time as like one of his favorite books. And when the James Franco miniseries came out, he watched it day one. 11/22/63, my dad was all in. Late Harvest, Day of Our Pertinence. In the year of our Lord, 1231 AD, a garrison of brothers was dispatched to this outer island to establish a vigil over the ring of standing stones on the Isle of King's Head. From our monastery, we have kept watch over this site for well over 200 years. Without a doubt, it is a focus of unnatural power, which must be guarded with persistent vigilance. For years we were content to stand sentinel over this megalithic site, and we bore our burden with honor. Now I must confess great concern over the direction the abbot is guiding our brotherhood. It has been a long time since we have had any communication with Rome. Fierce storms have isolated us on this island and swept away many brave brothers who have attempted to make the crossing to the mainland. Isolated from our superiors, the abbot has undertaken an investigation into our predicament. Convinced that we are bewitched by the agents of the supernatural, it has been decided by the abbot that we will exhume the grave that lays betwixt the ring of stones. I fear what we may find. Late Harvest, Day of Toil. It has grown bitterly cold since the day of the dig. Snow frosts our fields, and the crops are ruined. Those on the dig discovering the withered body of a man clutching an ancient scythe. Yes, the scythe of the Celt. Though it is sacrilege, the abbot ordered the men to retrieve the weapon for study. The abbot hopes that in understanding the artifact we may shed light on the strange curse we're experiencing. Late Harvest, day of Congress. One of the scribes, Brother Abras, was overtaken with bloodlust while studying the scythe. He struck down a number of our brothers. If it hadn't been for the timely intervention of Abbot Constantine, many more would have fallen. The abbot declared that the ill-wrought weapon must be destroyed before its wicked nature infects us all. The ritual requires us to destroy the item, and may be more dangerous than the weapon itself. We will walk the border of shadow to be freed of this cursed weapon. May we be protected from the fiends. I pray we are released from this curse, or else may the saints preserve us. Brother William Tufnell. And that might be him right there. I think with that knowledge, and with looking for the scythe, and finishing out our help with the Jonathan McMure, we got a little left to find in this monastery, and we'll save it for next stream. We'll pick up next time right here in the monastery. We gotta find something that can blast into the monastery ruins here. We need some sort of explosive, and we have the sun medallion. We need the time incantation and the mercury flask, and we'll do that next time. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of this stream, playing this game. If you just got here, if maybe you're hanging out, I am currently, let me save. Did I save? Make sure I save. I am playing this on a Windows 2000 period authentic PC on a period authentic graphics card. But like, hey, what if you just kept streaming until like 2 a.m.? Never again. Never again. I want to thank Stadium Arts one more time. I won't be doing this every stream, but this was the debut of the Retro PC. And here we are in all of its glory, playing Clive Barker's Undying. This has been a blast. This game's awesome. I really, really love it. What a thrilling like sense of adventure to it all. And like the first person adventure just kind of, there are more questions than answers. Do it, stream until you can't stay awake. I've done it before, Dunkel. It never ends well. I have to do my 6 to 11 locked in.